Well, we made them senile before beating them to death, yes, and then
Well,
thus
senile
cut their head
implies that he
off.
wasn't also a ravaging animal when you were done, so
Hmm.
it's always nice to see feeble mind work. Welcome to the end game of D&D.
Yes.
Yes.
I think you also all became level 12. You're ready to go. We're ready to rock. We're ready to roll. It's a week later. The army has dispersed. A few skirmishes here and there, but people are moving back to their hometown and things are starting to look up.
Hmm.
That is, of course, for the people on the ground. For you, there is news that an evil ritual is taking place from where Azarkul rules his army. A ritual so evil it will cause evil devils to pour into this world. And that's no good.
That is never good. Also, on a side note, while we still have time, could you please handle the level up for the horrors as well?
Excuse me. Your horse is level 12, so that's taken care of. I think everything is taken care of already.
Okay, fair enough. Then we handled it last time. I just don't quite remember if we did it or not.
Let's just randomize this HP until you get more than you had before. I'll probably fix things. There you go. Alright, the point is, you're someplace else. Which is,
Yes.
actually, no, you're still in town. Let me
We
pull up
have our last minute shopping to do.
last minute shopping to take care of as merchants come back into town to buy and sell that beautiful war loot. And sell huge amounts of bread. People need to eat.
Yeah, we need to eat.
No, people need to eat. It's like the town got mostly ransacked and burnt down, and the hobgoblins probably ate a lot of it, so they need to resupply. So people are making money.
No, you see, Migush said that they are people.
Yeah.
Excuse me, humans aren't people.
Ah,
Well, it depends on the setting.
I'm racist. Wow. No, no,
Look
no.
at how many goddamn potions do we have. We can quench the thirst
Okay.
of the
Put our
whole.
bone
Okay.
shop.
Okay, if I'm gonna do any WoW, it's gotta be this WoW. It's the axolotl. Wow.
Yes. Exactly, that old guy from the MLG videos.
Point is,
Wow.
I still love that. If your party doesn't have an arcane caster, they just blackmail the wizard into helping you. Luckily, you do have an arcane caster. As mentioned, George Yarmouth has given you the information that he has a spy network that's been operating within Azarkul. However, Azarkul is doing some big cleanup, and now only his most loyalist minions remain. The last bit of information that he was able to recover is that evil rituals are taking place that may or may not cause even Tiamat herself to step into the world. And that is, as they say, no good. Luckily, they have good information as to where they are located, where the famed Tiamat is. In fact, it's marked on your map. How polite. You were also given some scrolls of teleportation, which can take you up to 900 miles. Here's the kicker, though, that I think is important for the wizard before they make a decision. There are really... Actually, oh, I just remembered. You weren't there in Drellin's Ferry or anything, so you're... that's great. Oh, that's great.
I might miss it.
Oh, yeah, you got a good chance of missing your destination.
Shit.
Of course, the Tiri is still here. And they could take you there in like a day or 4. But the question is, how much do you want to be up in the air? And how much do you want to spend time walking?
So we could end up in the air.
No. I mean like by owl. Like you can go by owl or you can
Oh,
teleport.
okay.
Teleportation only moves you laterally. Because you're moving laterally.
Hmm.
Right.
This means the planet is flat.
I know, right?
If you want
Means
me
we
to
could
send you
be
straight into
sucked by the-
space, I will remind you that space is not that many miles off the ground.
That is true. Space is everywhere. Technically, even if we materialize inside 10 miles of solid rock, it still would be
Space is considered to
Okay,
start about
moving on.
62 miles off the ground, Combo. That's what I'm talking about.
Ah, okay.
Anyway,
So yes, we will try to teleport.
there are 2 options for this. One, you can try to... Like, normally you can't, but we'll just say that with all this information you've gathered, they give you like a little picture and everything to work with. You can try to teleport straight to the Thane, but you have a 25% chance that things go wrong, which can be anything from you appear a short distance or closer to it, to you end up anywhere in the mountains, or you get hurt and partially explode on the way there.
I say we take the risk.
Additionally, what purchases are being taken care of? Because you also get to take some money. Ooh,
Yes. I'm gonna ask you what's available. What's our shopping range?
um, gosh, that's a great question. I imagine pretty much everything under 10,000 is fully available. Because
Wonderful.
additionally, some things that are added to your loot pile, which are basically just potions they scavenged off some hobgoblins. You get 8 more cure moderate wounds because you need more of those.
I
I need to
wonder
make
why.
myself a hat with little straws going to my mouth, with 2 potions on the side of my head.
You get 3 potions of bull strength.
Matthias, you should be at full health now.
5 more of invisibility, so you can move quite stealthily. What's going on? Why is this potion? Oh, that's all. Oh, weird. Some bull strength. Is it bull strength or is it bully strength, as the British say?
Is there a
Wow.
ranged wand attack thing? Or is that not a thing? Like, instead of using like a bow,
Excuse me?
I want something like ranged that I can buy.
You can buy a
You
wand of magic missile or a wand of scorching ray, I guess.
Ooh. How
It-
much is that? And how many charges?
Before we go on, there's 2 more things that I'm going to add to your carriage. One is a scroll of haste. 2 scrolls of haste, excuse me.
Yeah, you learn that spell, Mal. Go in your room and learn the spell.
Alright, alright. I'll learn the spell. I'll learn the dang spell.
And finally, there's a scroll of fly. I wonder if they're worried that you don't have access to certain staples. Thanks, module.
Well, we do remember explicitly that one of the clerics, at least, tried to cast fly.
Yes. So, what were we asking again? Now that I got that out of the way.
The wand of magic missile.
So, what level do you want it at? Because that changes a lot. So, magic missile is like a first level spell, but depending on the caster level, which is increases the price, it gets better. Like at first level, you just get 1, but if you can get, how much would a 9th level magic missile wand be? Once.
Before we go shopping, Migosh goes, right, I didn't think we'd actually get back to this cart, so I took a little bit of our change as, in case we had to escape town real quick. He's gonna throw it back in the cart.
He throws back 100,000 gold pieces.
Oh, it's actually 7,000 platinum he had in a bag of holding.
Oh
Right.
shit.
Well, if anything, you're a guy who thinks big.
That's it. Migosh
That's
always
great.
got the escape plan, buddy.
Well, the hardest thing is letting go. That's what Fallout taught me when I tried to steal 100,000 goddamn gold ingots.
37.5 times 9 is... Oh, that's even not that expensive. So, if you want a 5 magic missile wand with all 50 charges right in there, that is only a pitiable 3.3 thousand gold pieces.
Yeah, we've got tons.
Okay.
Got-
Get
yeah.
yourself that Gatling gun.
Yes, I want it.
That is 5d4 plus 5 damage. You can spread around to 5 targets, which is
So
not
just to-
bad as an offhand.
Just to
do I
clarify,
get
we
the-
have 13,000 platinum and another 11,000 gold. So I think we
Jeez.
got money to spend.
Yes, I want that wand. How do I add it to my inventory?
But hold on, we don't have 13,000. Now we do. It was
Give me a moment.
136,000.
I'll take care
Yeah.
of this for you.
Gracias.
Put an extra 0 in there by accident.
Now, I need to alter this one before you can use it, so give me a moment.
It's
One
an
of-
honest mistake.
one of
At
magic
one
missile
point, we had
ninth.
130 million gold pieces. Out of the campaigns. That was fun.
Okay, that's that. How do I change the details and how this works?
Well, honestly, the only thing that I can think of buying specifically is. Oh gosh, excuse me. Oh, I've been
Oh.
up for a long time. Is a better sword and a better armor.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, it just works. Pew pew.
Wait, how many charges did it have?
50.
50.
50?
Yeah,
Holy
man.
shit.
Thing comes
Nice.
fully loaded. It's brimming with how many is that? Times 5 is like 250 missiles ready to go.
Yes.
Herbie fully
And
loaded. Jesus.
buy 2 and just dual wield them.
Yeah. Honestly.
There are actually feats that let you expend more charges for more oomph, but
So every time they use 1 charge is going to shoot 5 times, correct?
Yep.
And they always
Die.
hit.
all
Unless
5.
there's like
All
bad-
5 1d4
Yeah.
plus 1s.
Oh my gosh.
That is so
you
cool.
you should you should get 2 of those sticks and just spat
Now,
it. That's
there
gonna be
is
great.
one other option that I would like for you to consider, and that is going
Ooh.
for this many gold pieces. You can buy an 11th level Scorching Ray wand, which shoots 3 4d6 fire rays. Pew, pew.
For how much? For 8,000 gold pieces. We can still get like 2 of these.
Like, don't forget, Argus, you can also buy wands for your paladin spells if you want to have some backups.
Correct.
Yeah, I recommend some wands of healing. In all
You know what? Yeah. What is the biggest one
Oh,
I can
wow.
realistically get to fit into our budget? Because
mean-
I feel like my lay on hands will not be enough.
Don't forget your 3rd level spells too, my good sir.
That is true.
You have a whole 1 slot. But the
Yes.
benefit is that you can now use your spells at that level. All as long as you get a scroll or you know.
Mhm.
I would recommend bringing some remove blindness, deafness, and curses because those tend to come up. Modules love throwing those in at the end.
Okay, well, in that case, since I'm not exactly 100% familiar with paladins yet, it's only my 2nd session. Hey, excuse me, 3rd.
Oh.
I would like to.
One more
Push it
thing,
forth.
if you're worried about your horse,
Yes.
heal mount is one hell of a spell. It's basically the 6th level heal spell for your horse specifically.
Mhm. Well, I'm just wondering, would it really be practical to bring horse into a dungeon? It's probably gonna like block the passage.
You can
if
always
anything.
now. I don't want to spoil things too much for you, but there's definitely a 10-foot wide hallway that it would fit in.
Okay.
Let me actually look up the details because I imagine that since they have a scouting report, they can tell you about the approximate layout of the dungeon.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna be taking the horse with me, and I'm gonna bring it as far as it goes. But you know.
Here we go, Argus. The hallways are typically 10 feet high, with rooms raising to 15 feet.
Mm.
The rooms, the ceilings are vaulted, supported by stone ribs and iron buttresses. Ooh,
Which means I can technically still jump over people. That's amusing.
I love that. That's your first concern.
Well, that's my way of navigating over people without getting attacked by attacks of opportunity for 50 times every time. So there's that.
There's no good rings
Plus-
that cost 10,000 or less, huh?
Plus, imagine some dumbass goblin just in a dungeon, 50 miles down below the surface of the earth, and a horse jumps over them.
Can I actually use this wand of cure moderate runes, or can only
You're not a
Boyga?
divine caster. So I
Actually,
don't think
Argus
that-
can use that one just fine. Boy, guys of the right level.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you.
I mean, you can
Thank
always take
you.
use magic device to pretend to be a cleric and sort of fool the magic item, but
There's also a feat, or was that the feat?
that is the skill. There's a skill specifically for fooling magic items into working despite not knowing what the hell you're doing.
Holy shit, that's kind of amusing.
I think
Give
rogues
you
get
the
it.
wand,
It's great.
Boyga.
There you
You
go.
want
Yeah,
it?
thanks. Put it in the cart. I'm gonna drag it over my inventory.
Don't forget to delete it.
Already dragged it into your inventory.
Into mine. All right, fair enough. Let's take a look. There we go. Wand of Cure Moderate Wounds, 11 out of 33 charges. Yes. I would like to buy a backup just in case. And like I said, I am looking to upgrade my armor and weapon if at all possible.
Zoinks.
Zoinks.
Look at all that. Look at all that gear.
Look at all those chickens.
We could also try liquidating the stuff we have some extra funds, but I think that would be overkill.
We have a ton of extra funds.
Yes.
I say we go now, because a lot of shit can happen over there. Unless you guys want to buy more things, I'm ready to go and punch some people in the face.
Well, since it's a final dungeon, I'm kind of concerned that I only have like +1 armor and +1 sword, so I would like to get something a little bit better if at all possible before we head out. But yes, I am down to go. I am a paladin. I'm always down to go. I'm always down to throw hands with Tiamat.
So right now you have a breastplate of command. Cool.
Yes.
If you are that worried about it, for 25,000 you can get a +5 shield or armor.
+5 shield. +5 shield sounds neat.
I mean, it's a lot of shield armor class, good sir.
Yes.
Like your armor
Let's
class
hope
would
I
go
don't
up by
get-
4 right now. Ooh, to 30.
Let's hope I don't get disarmed.
Let's hope you don't get hit by touch attacks, because the shield won't help there.
Yeah, I understand. I don't think armor would help with that either, though. Or would it?
Isn't that like a mirrored shield or something specifically for that?
There was some kind of anti-magic shield, I believe.
The
but
spell
I'm not
resistance,
entirely
yes.
sure if it's present in 3.5.
Wait, I had a question. If I do a scroll of invisibility on myself and then potion of fly, can I fly while being invisible?
Yes. You're saying drink a potion of fly and then cast invisibility, or vice versa?
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
I think invisibility disappears after you cast a spell, so it should be.
It would be greater invisibility, yes.
Yeah, I have three. Three.
Oh my. Absorbing shield. This +1 heavy steel shield is flat black and absorbs light. Once every 2 days, on command, it can disintegrate an object that it touches. Man, that's mean. Fuck your sword and fuck the shield you rode it on. With his with his winged shield, you can fly on that. I mean it. The winged shield. This round shield is a +3 enhancement bonus. Small feathered wings encircle the shield once per day. Can be commanded to fly, carrying the wielder.
Huh.
Fuck you and your shield you rode in on.
So, do I fly or do I fly on?
You fly on the shield, but it has a limited carrying capacity.
Right, gotcha.
As a dwarf, you might want to rely on your horse.
Yes. Okay. Mal, add extra spells to your spell book. Spell list, excuse me.
Pat that puppy out!
Wait, what? Add. Sorry, doing something. Add what to my spell list?
The spells that you've learned, the scrolls and stuff.
I already did.
Okay, fair enough. So you have haste, fly, etc.
Handsome.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So anyway, back to the question of armor.
Mm-hmm.
Which one do I grab? Do I grab the shield, or do I grab the extra armor, or do I grab a little bit of both?
I mean, the absorbing shield is just for gags. If you're willing to put down 36,000, you can get a fortifying armor or shield. +1 bonus, and then the +5 for the fortification, which will nullify all crits that hit you.
I think I'm gonna take the shield specifically because with the shield, if I fall, Matthias or Magoosh could just pick it up themselves. So that would be great. So I'm partially going. Excuse me. I'm particular towards the shield. There we go.
And we can also get a shield of invulnerability. DR5 magic.
Get yourself a
armor?
lion shield, then you can attack with it as a bonus action.
What? Guys, you're giving me too many options. It's like that Buffy gif of her with too many pancakes to choose from. Here, let me
Send
just
it.
post it. No, maybe I should do it.
I mean, personally, I would like to get to the dungeon too, but hey, you do
There
your
you go.
shopping. You make sure that you're
Excuse
well
me,
prepared.
not Buffy, Sabrina probably. Not sure, but yeah,
I think that's Sabrina, yeah.
too many options, guys. Too many options. I'd like to narrow
Oh my
it down
god, those
because
look
it's
so
all
good right now.
yes.
But they're
So,
all the
yes.
same. It's like Do you want this wand of the same thing, or this wand
I,
of the same thing?
I
Or
think
this?
it's
It's like
more
all the same
about
pancakes, though.
I think it's more about which person they insult by not taking theirs. You know, that sort of kind of situation. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be getting
Versus the only one that doesn't have
that shield that will
timer on
nullify
top.
crits because apparently that has been a big
Damn.
thing in this fight.
Thanks,
Yep.
Sabrina.
It might be a big thing in the final fight as well.
Good choice.
Soints.
Because you know, magic, I'm gonna eat shit regardless. But you know, with a shield, maybe Migush or Matthias will be able to.
I
You
mean,
know,
the real
do
benefit
the
is when you avoid getting critted by a touch spell.
Oh, that too. You know.
Like they roll a
Yes,
crit on their
definitely.
touch, and they're like, "Oh man, my disintegration beam is going to be doing double damage." And you're like, "Nope."
Yes, and I say no. I am a dwarf.
Okay, so
And not.
your shield is getting fortification. I think you can do that. Let's make double sure. Yeah, you can.
It would be really good.
Your
Not
shield,
the armor though.
I'm back.
your shield now gains fortification.
Good.
It is enchanted to ward off all blows of grievousness by jutting
Okay.
in the way and jerking your arm along with it.
Is that thing 36,000, like you said, or
That would set you. That would set you back. Not that. Yeah, that would set you back like, yeah, 35,000 actually.
35,000? Migush, I know you're way better with math than I am, and you can manage the money thing. Could you please subtract 35?
Money.
Yep. 36,000. Got it.
Just making sure fortification is cell. Okay, that's. And if I set it to 2, it says to 4.
Now, I don't suppose in the same breath, excuse me, I could make the sword better.
Oh my. Oh man, look at that, 100 fortification. I mean, a holy longsword is already pretty dang good.
Yeah, and I don't think extra couple points of
How
damage would
about
be
how about since we got a paladin here, I'm gonna look
Mhm.
down this list.
Okay.
Because I know just the
What would be
weapon
the good
for I
magical?
know just the weapon
You do?
for a goody ass to. Oh, it's really expensive though. Holy
How
Avenger.
Oh my gosh.
12 no 120,000. A +2
E-
cold iron longsword becomes a +5 holy cold iron longsword enhanced with paladin.
I
Right,
can't.
right. I bought you this fancy shield. You're not spending all me money.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I can't, in good faith, basically consume the entire budget on that. No.
However, it also provides spell resistance equal to 5 plus the paladin's level to the wielder and anyone adjacent. It also enables it to use greater dispel once per round as a standard action. Just like that.
That's true, but I don't.
It's
think
also
it
too
would be a
expensive for
good
you.
Yeah, it would be not a good idea to stake everything on
Okay,
just
okay.
one item like that.
I don't like
Okay,
this. Oh!
what?
There's also the Mace of Smiting. The +3 heavy adamantine mace. +5 bonus against constructs, and any critical hit against constructs completely destroys it. But the real bonus is that against outsiders, its critical range becomes ×4 instead of ×2. For just 75,000, that can be yours. If that's not your deal, we're gonna go down this list, boy.
Let's go down this list because again, this is pretty much all the money that we've got. That's not good.
Okay.
I want
Not done
everybody
sh-
else to have fun too.
Just say I ain't done shopping yet. So
Yeah. See.
Okay. I got 2 really good ones for you. I got the Sun
Yes.
Sword, Sunblade, and the Dwarven Thrower. Dwarven Thrower commonly functions as a +2 Warhammer. In the hands of a dwarf, it gains an additional +1 and gains the returning special property. It can be hurled 30 feet. It deals an extra 2d8 damage against giants, or an extra
Now,
1d8 against other targets.
Now here's a question: is it a two-handed weapon?
I think it's a one-handed. Okay. Listen. I got the sun right. The Sunblade is a bastard sword, but it can be wielded as if it's a short sword.
Yes.
In addition, any individual, proficiency, blah blah. In general combat, it's a +2 bastard sword. Against evil creatures, it becomes +4. Against negative energy plane and undead creatures, it deals double damage.
Gosh.
And its crit modifier goes
Oh.
up.
Damage.
Okay.
How much is that one?
That one is only 50,000.
I think I'm gonna stick with a holy sword. To be perfectly honest, a lot of this stuff is prohibitively expensive, and not even in the sense that we can't afford it. It's just
Okay.
that I don't want to limit everybody else's budget
Okay.
as much.
Okay. Let me just put a pause right here, as they say.
Mhm.
For 32,000, what you can do No, wait, you can't. No.
Nope.
I was thinking maybe put the right element on, but these guys are mostly lawful evil, so putting anarchic on it would just hurt you. You
Yeah,
could.
pretty much.
You could, for a +1 bonus, add one of those
Well,
element things on it.
if my weapon hurts me too as it hurts enemies, then it's going to be a fair fight, huh? But yeah, I suppose I'm going to be satisfied with just the shield for the time being.
Yes.
Let's see how that goes. And I picked the shield in case I die because it's going to be easier to don that than the whole ass armor. Now, while you guys are handling, oh, one more thing, the wand of healing, the full charges. I'd like to buy that, and that would be it because I'm going to be running around bunking everybody over the head with the heals. While that is happening, I need to step away for a couple minutes. So you guys have fun. Don't get killed.
I
I'll
was
be back.
about. Okay.
How much did your holy sword cost?
His current holy sword,
The new one he's buying?
the Sunblade. He's not taking that. You got to talk to him when he's back, if he's even
Okay.
taking that to begin with. I was about to mention that maybe he could upgrade his amulet of natural armor or something like that, or get himself a flesh golem. Although I think the
By the way,
manual
I
might be
don't
cheaper.
take that sword. Like I said, it's 50k. I don't want to spend that much money because, again, I want you guys to get something nice too.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I got the shield.
yeah.
That's enough. And
Go,
the
go
wand.
do your thing, Argus.
I'll be back.
Pretty much done. I'm just upgrading my amulet, and after that, I'm done. So
I mean, could get some more charisma. Could get some bigger fists. Hell, you guys can afford those permanent stat increase books now.
can.
The lowest one, which is a +1, is 27,500.
Oof.
For 55, you can get a +2 version. Also, for 36,000, you can get a +6 enhancement to an ability score. +4 is only 16. So, options. Periaptive wound closure. Pipes of pain. Gauntlets of rust.
Those are good. Makes you immune to rust damage and lets you create rust damage.
Arcus could always get a Pearl of Power. Ooh, Ion Stones. Which ones are available? Alertness. Caster level bonuses. Oof, that might be good for the wizard. It's only 30,000. And for another 30,000, you can get a +1 competence bonus to pretty much everything. Would you
I'm
like to...
going to let Amigosh get the rest because he didn't pay for anything yet.
Right, I'm done shopping.
Oh,
Just
you
taking
are?
the last bit of platinum out.
Can you please hover over Mal's shoulder and give them some spell tips and tricks? Including the fact they haven't gotten a 6th level spell yet. Oof.
Wait, what? I thought I sorted everything out. What can I prepare at 6th level? I don't have a 6th level spell.
You should have gotten one when you leveled up. You learn 2 spells per level. Let's see. Knowing that you're an evoker, anything fun? I mean, chain lightning is always there. Contingency is also quite nice. Let's see. Freezing sphere creates a sphere of chilliness, which freezes water and all that stuff. Forceful hand lets you push people around. Contingency is you can place a spell upon your person that comes into effect under a certain condition. Which, the fun part is, you can make it whatever you want. Like, if someone attacks me, hit him with a good old magic missile or something fancier. The spell under contingency, this... Oh, okay, the spell can't be more than 1/3 your caster level. Ugh. Chain lightning. Creates an electrical discharge. Like lightning bolt, strikes one creature initially and arcs to other targets. Does half as much damage to every secondary.
Right, you all. I'm done shopping, and I got my insurance money right here. He pats this little pouch. Rest of you guys, good luck.
Oh, you're gonna need it. Because I just decided to roll.
Can I get the chain lightning?
Yeah, sure. Like, there's no
I don't
reason
know
you
how
can't
to add it.
There's a whole spell compendium you can click and drag onto your sheet.
I'm trying to click on the browse spells thing. It's not popping up. Okay, add new.
Chain. Boom. Dun 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 dun. Boom.
Gracias.
How much did that cost? I can remove the platinum.
Oh wow. Hmm. How much? No chain lightning she got for free because she levels up.
Oh, gotcha.
Whereas druids always had all their spells. Wizards gotta slowly but surely pick away at that list. With a little itty bitty pickaxe.
Slowly but surely.
Itty bitty. The orb. Wizards and warrior. Get a load of this treasure. Who would not want to collect the orb?
Yo.
Every slot is filled on my character. I'm prepared to die.
Let's make it
Same.
work, baby. Oh my. I don't know how big a screen is in D&D terms, but look at that exploding egg. I appreciate that it's like, look fast. About maps. Gaze at the speed of light. Dun 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 dun. Argus is taking some time. I hope he's okay and it's not too hard.
Do 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 do.
Are you familiar with your medium bone? Argus. Dun 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 dun.
Have you guys watched Suicide Squad 2?
Poor Matthias. He never sent me his list of things that he wanted to buy, so he buys nothing.
Great.
Have you guys watched Suicide Squad 2?
No,
I have not yet.
do not watch movies.
There's a couple things I'll buy for himself. I'll replace his +1 shit with +2 shit. I'll be nice. Be a good teammate.
Siggity. Boyga! Boigus. Why does he always leave at the most cruxical of moments? Left us hung out to dry. Oh man, watching all the comments on this post of a lady botching the panthalon or whatever it's called.
Pantheon.
The stupid horse riding thing at the Olympics.
Pentathlon.
The pentathlon. What a shitty name for a shitty sport. What gets
Did you
me,
say
like, I'm perfectly fine if it's like a horse that they raised for it. Because, you know, the horse knows what it's in for. And could have killed itself at any prior moment. But apparently they just throw a random horse on you until you beat it to death until it listens to you. And I'm like, no. You beat it to death slowly. In a humane way. As PETA intended. Oh, personally, I would prefer that the Olympics were only about human accomplishments instead of about something that no one does. Except if you live in the most rural area where you can't even get gasoline. Who even rides a random horse because he has no other transport nowadays? What kind of circumstances are you in that that's the preferred answer? Can you even find random horses? Isn't all land owned and controlled to such an extent that a random horse on your way is the rarest thing ever? Ugh. Point is, it's animal abuse and I think it should stop. If you want to see man dominate over nature, look how the fucking Amazon is getting removed at a rapid pace, and soon we're all going to choke to death. And no one is doing anything about Brazil. Can't do that. They want their mahogany tables.
That's it. Burn the rainforest.
I can't believe we're dying so some dude can have his mahogany tables. And his stupid farmland. They're not even growing chocolate there. They're not even making it a good deal.
They're not growing their good crops, you're right.
Fuck. God. Oh, wow. Other equestrian events have incredibly strict rules with regards to the use of a whip, with any other overuse leading to elimination. Yet in the pentathlon, if it is even awarded, it's only 10 penalties. Wow. Like, can you imagine you're just dragged out into a field, this random thing jumps on your head and just starts beating the shit out of you to jump over things? God dang, I'd be terrified. I would throw this person off my back and stomp on their head as much as I can, especially since they're like half my size. Get rid of that thing. Terrifying. Oh well. I just want Como to come back already. God dang. He needs to wrap up already.
You missed your lover. I
No.
knew it.
I miss a man who's
I
gonna
knew
give me
your
my
levels.
fantasy money.
That's it. Give me my fantasy money now. Where's my $2?
God damn it, Como. Where's my money? I want my fancy gold pieces. Technically,
my
as the
mother-
GM, don't I own all
money,
the gold pieces already?
bitch.
Pay up now.
Or I'm gonna pull out my hand crossbow. I'm gonna fan the hammer. It's not even
This
repeating.
is fucking cool. Ring of sustenance.
Oh yeah, there's also an ion stone for that. It's also one for not breathing, if I recall correctly.
All right, Matthias, that's the second ring you'll get. There's no other good rings for you. Could be sustained whenever you get teleported.
Dun, 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 dun. What is the deal with Como? Dun, 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 dun. Shaking my booty. Except I'm sitting down, so I can't. But I can get up and shake it then. But that sounds like work. Como, please come back. Save me with my work. I don't wanna get
Baby,
up.
come back.
I don't want to get up. Please don't give me an
Give
excuse.
it all to me.
Da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da.
Pause. Put your pause. Pap, pap, pap.
Hello.
Finally!
I know.
has
I'm sorry
returned.
about this. It's taking increasingly long with this family. Jeez.
This has taken 10 bajillion years.
I know.
Years.
I am now officially old!
I
Hey,
have
so
now
am I.
6 kids and 2
Yeah,
families.
the beard. The size of Mars. That's a lot of beard. Alright. Do you want to do anything? There's some money left. We've been looking around at books.
Did I
Where's
get
the-
that staff?
The what?
The wand of cure mortar wounds that I have only has 11 charges. I wanted to get one with full charges,
Sure.
or a better one, for that matter.
Yes. I've also been looking at some other random garbage.
All right,
Like-
guys. Matthias is taken care of. Whatever's left, you guys spend.
Yes. You can get things like +1 competence to attack roll saves, skill checks, and ability checks for 30,000. Or you can also just
Do we
upgrade
have
your
that
armor a
much?
bit.
You do.
Thir-
33,600 platinum left.
36,000, you can get a +6 stat booster. Ooh. 32,000 +4 amulet of natural armor. If you just want a +4 stat boost, that's 16,000. Pearl of Power, 4 level spell, 16,000.
Well, if nobody minds, I'd like to grab the strength stat booster.
+4 strength for
Mhm.
Boigus. Gone are here comes the belt. I don't know why gauntlets of Ogre Paraxis. They're basically a belt, but not really. And you get 2,000 discount, so it's only 14,000 because you sell your one and trade it in for the other. Look at those muscles.
Yes. Look at those swings.
20 strength, big boy.
Bam. Okay, well, in that case, I am ready to set out
Dun, dun, dun.
and
How much
save the world once again.
How much money remains? 30,000.
You're like, I guess I'll save it again.
All right.
Hmm?
Milady who's casting teleports. You're standing in a small room where you've set it up for the teleportation circle. It's a day or so later since you've been spending some time figuring out items and trying on fine clothes or something. I don't know what a sales montage looks like.
Hmm.
What matters is now.
Pretty woman.
Oh man, this monk's belt. For 13,000, you can be a 5th level monk. Point is, you need to roll me a D100 so we can see just how poorly this teleport goes.
93.
That's bad. For some reason,
Oh,
you want to
shit.
roll low on this one. 93.
really?
Ah, fuck.
Made it reverse for 5th Ed, huh?
I know, right?
So unfortunately, the 89 to 96 radian means that you arrive in a similar area. Which means I get to just remove your token from the map, because when the teleportation is done, you're... Oh, you know what? We'll just say that you show up with the Hammer Fist Holds. That's a thematically similar area.
Hammer. Oh my god.
You're banned from it. Good
Not,
luck.
not me.
Not me either, and not the apparently the tiefling. Matthias is the only one who's banned from it.
Well, Matthias is in the GM timeout corner, so you have 2 more scrolls, so you can try again.
Okay, I'll try again. Roll 100. Okay.
70 is in the on-target mark. Wah, 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 wah.
I'm a bit mexy with the teleportation, you know, first time, you know. Actually, it's been a couple years since I've done this, so.
You appear. Well, where do you appear? Let me reach in my back pocket here. Let me just ruffle around the keys a bit. Ah, what a nice description we get. A winding ledge along the face of a sheer cliff rounds a corner, and suddenly the vista is one of terrifying beauty. The ledge leads over a 10-foot wide natural bridge and then continues to wind up the face of the cliff. On the other side to a large flat ledge. That's where you are. The cliffside soars several 100 feet up from this ledge. The vista is dominated by the lifelike rendition of a 5-headed dragon carved out of stone on the cliff face. The dragon is massive, easily 150 feet tall, and carved to look as if one was perched upon the wide ledge emerging from the stone itself. The dragon's 5 serpentine necks arc up and then back down. The heads protrude from the cliffside, leering down as if to challenge any who dare approach. Each head is that of a different dragon, each mouth agape in an eternal roar. At the base of the cliff, under the dragon's belly, a huge pair of closed stone double doors are set into the cliff. Each door is 6 feet wide and 12 foot tall. The motif of the 5 dragons repeated here, though it is only the dragon's neck and heads that reach out from the door's frame. Each of these heads seems to be crafted of a different type of stone: obsidian, alabaster, soapstone, malachite, and marble, corresponding to the coloration of each head. Additionally, it's lightly snowing. You are quite high up, to the point that altitude, the pressure shift just hits you like a...
Hold the gold over here.
Overhead,
Yeah.
circling a good
must go
distance
down.
away, is this immense dragon that hasn't seemed to have noticed you quite yet, but you are in the open. What would you like to do?
Well, do you suppose we could sneak in, Migush?
Right. Well, I'm pretty sure I could sneak in. Not sure about some of you plate wearers there. You tend to make a lot of noise.
We do have some potions of invisibility.
I would like to remind you of the dragon circling overhead.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Did they see
Oh,
us
and
approach?
those dragons, they tend to see you when you're hidden. That one dragon we fought, he knew right where I was, even though I was invisible.
Ah.
Well, it's got to see you anyway because you're standing out in the open.
Yeah, that's true enough. Is it hostile to us right now?
Would you like to wait and see?
No.
Well, then, as the
We're
old saying
getting in
goes,
then.
why are you standing around?
Yes, correct. Okay. Migush, the only thing that I'm going to ask you right now here is to try and check the door if it has traps, because you're the kind of person that would know.
Yep.
And then we're just going to barge in.
Over
and
there
lock
is a
the doors
slight
behind
elevation
us.
that leads into a cave that is besides the doors.
That's probably where the dragon lives, actually.
But go ahead and rub your hands all over its stuff then. Probably appreciate
No,
that.
they wouldn't, so towards the door.
Mal walks straight inside. What you see is quite the sight. It is not one
Yes.
dragon's horde, it is multiple.
Ooh.
To be specific, there appear to be that of 3, I think. Yeah, because Arbitriax had his... Oh, no, Reggie... No? confused.
Oh boy, did I get the bug that fucking happened to me last week where the game's paused for me and no one else?
Probably.
When I move my token,
Yeah,
for
that
some
happens a
reason,
lot to you.
I keep getting damaged and then healed for 1 hit point.
Reloading the game.
What a
Yep.
what a funny rounding error you got issues with.
There's 3 dragons here, not only one.
Let's see.
Let's get inside before the other 2 show up.
Yeah, Brithriax doesn't keep his horde here for some reason. Oh no, it is. There are 4 hordes here. It's just that not all of them on the map. A is.
Now, I'm getting this like light fluctuations as if we're having a brownout. So if I disappear, assume it was a blackout.
Allow me to describe to you everything you see in front of you here. Area 2A, which is this, appears to mostly be bones from some kind, like bones with the flesh eaten off mostly, obsessively stacked against the wall. 2B, which is this one. What's this? There's a token here. Oh, that's a leftover loot token. Didn't delete that one. It has concessions for human-sized guests. Wow, what a polite black dragon. He has a small table, a chair, and even a bed against one wall. Aww. Oh my goodness, apparently he and Sarvith were friends. That explains a lot. That's adorable! I can't believe you killed... They're such good friends. Why didn't I mention that earlier? 2C, which is over here, is a big old pile of stray. Hey. Normally Bahir. Oh, it's the Bahir's lair, so he's just fucking around. I thought these were their actual lairs and they'd consolidated their hordes, but I guess I'm dumb.
Oh. Can I cast,
Oh my god, I love this. Each nevertheless kept a sizable stash of coins, gems, and art objects here as a home away from home comfort horde. Oh, dragons.
Can I cast, dancing lights, like, off the edge to like, give him, like, to give him, like, false pretend that people are there?
I mean, if you want to show people that you're here, you can just wave at them.
Or to distract him, like, so he looks over here, not over at our direction.
Does dancing lights have the range for that?
100 feet.
So, there's an old saying that goes, right now, he doesn't even seem to know you're there yet.
Ah, okay, never mind.
Is it better to make him suspicious or to leave him completely in the dark? Additionally,
No.
I want to
Yeah,
point out...
right, you are. Maybe we should just take your original idea and get inside before they say us.
Right, original.
First and foremost, there's a lot of horde here, about 5,500 gold worth of horde. Additionally, there seem to be some cool magical items in the one pile, which probably is the dragon that's flying overhead's pile. And it's a big one. It's got a big old sword in there, a belt, some cloaks, some boots, even a stick that looks all scorched, even a gold statuette of an elven maiden. Now that's what I call some art. Point is, that doesn't get you to the door because that cave just ends. That is just like a place.
Alright, you know, part of me sticky fingers wants to go in there and look around, but maybe we do that after we take care of this.
Mr. Magoosh,
Right.
you were checking for traps, was it?
Yes,
told to
I
check
am,
for
but
traps.
yes, but I am not in the game because it's doing its stupid loading for everything
Excellent.
right now.
Then I will roll for
It loaded
you.
for me.
Oh, roll. Is it
On a
one-
side note, I wasn't having a brownout. I just had a lamp bulb that exploded, apparently.
No, you're here. Okay, cool. Trap sense. That's what I was looking for. +3. Cool.
Trap +3.
Well, if you want to, you can roll. Search for us.
Give me a second to get rid of it. Sorry about that. I'll have to mute myself and step away for a moment.
Oh my goodness.
This is a spot check, search check, right?
Search.
Add a +3 because of trap sense, right?
Yes. This door does not sit well with you, and it's probably the part where some of the mouths are obviously dripping with like
Right.
acid and
Right,
and fiery.
this-
Yeah.
Methinks this door does not want to be opened. You guys might want to step back while I play with it.
Right, okay.
The door, according to your estimations, is locked by some sort of magical passphrase. However, you're a smart guy. You can probably just force the lock to open anyway.
First thing I'm gonna do is attempt to disable this device on this door.
Mm-hmm. That is exactly what you needed, good sir. Ooh, careful.
Hey.
Click. Oof. That was a close one.
You stick some metal tools in, and you force the locking bolts to go over, and then you wedge something in there so that it can't open up again. And by doing all this, and a little bit of special powder you carry with you for those magical traps, the door will no longer trigger those heads and is now permanently unlocked.
Sweet.
That's highly suspect to anyone that opens the door, but you're coming through anyway, so...
Yeah, hey, me gosh was here. It's like thieves can't.
You did it so nice and silently, too, that when you open the door, you'll come to a special surprise. Man, I love places
The
that are
right
called...
one or left one?
Either. They both go to the same place.
Oh.
That's how doors work.
Oh,
I like that you walk straight through the door and into these two guys.
click.
A short distance up ahead are two fine fellows who almost immediately just are like, "Aw, shit."
Oh, it's them.
They're gonna book it up the stairs as quickly as they can. So how about we roll some initiative and see how this goes? As we get into one of those delightful everyone gets involved over time fights.
I just ran this in one of the games I'm running. I feel for you, bro. My party fucking basically is fighting an entire floor of a dungeon. Is the way they handled it.
Well, I'll give them this much. I've never had them alert the entire floor before. The Inferno Caller, aka the high level, I want to shoot fire at everything, is more than excited and ecstatic to see a few fools come our way. But...
No, go on.
No, you want to interject.
I was just saying, if place yourself wherever you think you guys would be, because
Yes.
Gosh did say to step back.
That's all around the corner. The Inferno Caller. I mean, this is such a good lighting bolt time, but then they feel the hand of their friend on their shoulder, and they're like, "Get up the stairs!" Boonk, boonk. Boyga, they've unfortunately managed to get several bad boys involved. Boyga, you can
You
feel it
stepped
in your
away.
left pinky toe. Undead. And more importantly, the stink of devils. The Batazu.
He stepped away.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Of course he did.
Thanks, Boyga. Mal, would you like to interject?
Yes. Let's go. And then I see them. I'm gonna cast my wand.
Abracadabra. Who are you
I wanna
blasting?
hit this girl.
Ow, oof, ow, ah!
Come back here.
I mean, that ain't a killing blow, but that sure hurts. Ooh. Magoosh.
All right.
You're casting
Who's-
spells and you're outside. I would like to point out that your voice carries in the mountains.
Yes. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. I think I disposed of all the shards.
Would you like to take your turn?
Yes. Are we in a fight?
Yes, some
Yes.
dudes just ran away.
I
They're
opened the door, opened it up, and two dudes saw us, and they're like, "Shit! Alert!"
Okay, I'm gonna chase them down. Gosh. I have a horse. Trample over them.
Oh god. Argus, I would also like to point out that you smell the stink of undead and Batazu, aka devils.
That's exactly what I've been training for all my life. Let's do this. So, I suppose I'm just gonna make one attack with my longsword.
You know, I just
against
realized what
this
might have
guy.
been very nice to put on your sword.
Yes?
Undead?
Bane versus evil
Bane.
outsiders.
Oh yeah.
True.
That'll
But-
only cost you 8,000 gold too.
Well, I'm gonna stick with my decision. We're not gonna be reconning this.
Oh, come on.
Damn it!
See, this is what you get when you tell me how to handle recon. The game
Yeah,
is like,
that's
no.
it. Like, oh, we were gonna give you a holy long sword of Bane, but
Guess you
we
didn't
give
want
you
it.
that one.
Magoosh, your turn's still up.
All right, so Migush is gonna run ahead
live-
because he's too far away from sneak attack range. So
I live with my mistakes.
Hashtag IRL.
I'll take a. Which one's the one that looked like he was about to cast? He ran away.
That one, but they were told by their friend not to. They do look like
Alright,
the
well-
spellcaster type.
I'm going to precise shot.
Precise shot.
Precise shot.
Right in the leg. Oh,
Right in the kisser.
pow! Right in the kisser.
Ah, right in the kisser.
I have regeneration. Aren't I just cool? Yes, I am. 'Cause I'm an Abashu. I'm a mean boy. I need to remember what actually stops his regeneration. Give me 5 moments. There we
Yes.
go. Blue Abadabashbai. Regeneration, holy water fucks him up. Well, of course it does. Generation, holy and good lined weapons. Well, guess what we have?
Good aligned weapon.
You have one of those boys. Marvelous. What kind of cool... I remember this guy had cool spells that he likes to throw at people. Of course! But I also like... But... Oof, there's many. Well, he's already made his little undead minions, so what he's gonna do is he's going to command August to drop. Yeah.
That would be a will save?
Yes.
Will negate. Okay. What's the DC? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm rolling anyway.
13! But you get your bonus from your spell-like resistance, so you
Oh,
shrug it
that's
off.
true.
And they command
Yes.
their wyverns to attack when the time is right. Matthias.
Yes, controlled by me.
Will he be able to go through the darkness thing?
It's not
He can
solid.
go through it. But yeah, I mean, just be able to see as he. So that's 5 feet, and then he'll use this shit to get right there.
Which, by the way, constantly bobs with your head because it's a mask you wear.
I guess your horse is taking up both spaces, so he can't really get like charge in.
It's not. Its ass is literally not 10 feet wide. I would need a commercial trucker license for that.
He will
so
take the charge action and get a single strike.
Hiya.
Its ass is literally not 10 feet wide. I love that.
It's a large creature. It's just not that thick.
No, I was going to kill you with my cool maximized scorching ray. But not like that. Blech. A mighty stroke leaves a streak of frozen blood across his chest. The Wavens are in wait. The other Abishai is very, very excited about being up here. I have the high ground, Anakin. But are there fine tactics? Rank and file soldiers, animate dead. Oh, you know what? That's a great way to handle the situation. Let's animate some dead. It compels the corpse to rise. Rise, you itty-bitty fool, and fight anew. And since he's so nice and fresh and frozen, why don't we make a nice Zamboni out of him? Delightful. It rises again in front of you with fresh, full hit points. 20 only, though. And almost immediately, it's right there. This guy is, he triggers attacks opportunity from everyone there as he scurries over to the door. Whee!
Try and stab him.
Ooh. He stumbles with all those swords cleaving at him. You should have used Flee the Scene there, good sir. But I guess he's a little too busy right now. Also, that still would have triggered technically. Wah, wah. Well, then he will show you an Eldritch Chain Blast. Aimed at Matthias, who is closest, who has AC 13. So that's what, 12 force, 21 force.
That makes it, breaks it.
I think he then changed it onto Argus,
Oh.
which misses. Oh, if your horse wasn't so mobile, this would be a lot easier. Pew pew!
Yes.
The
Ah,
Wyvern
dang it,
lies
I
in
should
wait.
have taunted him. I should have taunted him into attacking me.
Boy,
All right,
guess.
well. Holy moly.
Hey there, little boy, guess. What do you
Yes.
do?
I'm going to charge past the city, trample over the zombie because I don't care about that. And run into this massive trap to kill this idiot. Or at least attempt to. This is not a charge because I'm not going to be charging into a tiny room. It's just a regular attack.
Absolutely terrifying.
Hiya!
Ah! That is a critical hit. And down he goes. All the way to -8.
Yes!
Hey there, little buddy. How do you do? Meow!
I'm gonna go in this room and go past this evil person. But I know they're not evil, cause it's Magosh. Okay, I still see them. I don't see them yet.
You don't see the
So I'm just
Wyverns,
gonna...
but you do see the Abishai on his little elevated platform.
I see the what on... Oh, this person.
The Yep. Actually, since Argus is now in the room, this rectangular room is awash in a riot of color. 5 exquisitely sculpted stone dragon's heads protrude from the center of the ceiling. Each open maw burns a different color jet of fire. Oh, color jet of fire. Blue, red, green, black, and white. The polished stone floor reflects the light and amplifies it. The iron doors to the east and west bear the image of a red-clawed hand. To the north, a double door carries the same icon. The ceiling is 20 foot high, and 2 balconies to the north overlook from a height of 10 feet. So there you go.
Jeez. I'm gonna attack this person again just to get them over with.
The zombie!
It's a zombie now, yeah.
Yeah. I'll take this person.
The one hiding in the shadows does not take kindly to your actions.
The wand.
Ow! Oh. Oh, it's just taking non-lethal because it's regenerating. You notice that it has some sort of... it doesn't seem to be as affected as normal people are, but it's definitely affected.
Right, okay.
Magoosh.
Alright.
Alright.
Migosh just gonna free up the path from Messiahs. I believe 3.5 undead do not get sneak attack, correct?
Nope. Although I think there's ways around that, like magic gems and all that.
Yeah, that's alright. None of that. So instead, I'm just gonna rapid shot him.
I mean, you can't... Well, you know, you don't need sneak attack Oh. Oh. Oh! Oh, I guess they get to keep all their armor class despite their undeadedness. They just have shit for hit points.
Did they die?
No, all the arrows are just sticking out of it. Harmlessly.
Really? Holy shit.
The Abishai leans out. And then Argus, it leaps to thee. Particularly, it flicks its tail at you to knock you off your high horse.
It is a high horse.
You feel the impact against your armor and shield, but you hold your ground.
Yes.
Matthias.
Matthias will do a full round attack against the thing in front of him. I failed to clear the way.
Armor class
Right, and then he gets something for like his offhands, right?
Yeah. Who knows what that is? Oh, he gets a short sword attack on top. That's his full attack. Special button.
Oh, wait, special button.
I think this one.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, that ought to do it. Don't worry about him. He's gone. For realsies this time.
And he'll take a 5-foot step into the doorway.
Marvelous.
I'm gonna walk.
The waving zombie
Right there.
lumbers forward. Why is your full attack set up improperly, Wavering Zombie? I hate that. Zombie for Wyverns. Or Wyvern. Or Wyvern. Let's see. Oh, it can only do one or the other. That's fair enough. Well, in that case, it's gonna slam into Boigus. Boigus, Boigus. Boom.
I hold strong.
You are strong. Fashionable Blue Abishai is going to spend their daily use. They're going to use Charm Person on you, Mr. Boigus.
They're gonna do what?
Charm Person!
Oh,
Will save, please.
we'll save. Yes. Fingers crossed, boys. and
BC
girls.
13. You made it. Looks
Yay.
like you made it.
It's
I'm
talents.
sorry, Abishai. I'm just not into people like you.
Boy, go, go.
Yes.
The light of the room creates for a dazzling disco spectacle.
Yes. I'm gonna raise my sword and I'm gonna try to catch the lights into it and I'm gonna turn undead.
Turn on dead. Click that. Oh, automatically applied. Let's take a look. See, maximum hit dice. How many hit dice do these things have? 14. Oh. Yeah, you're not doing shit.
Yup.
I'll let you take that one back since I could have just told you.
I was gonna say
They're
you
a
might
little too
know.
strong then.
Yeah, you might know that undead monsters like that are a little too strong.
Yeah,
All
Wyverns.
right, fair enough. Well, here was hoping. Well, I mean, if you would allow me, in that case, I'm just gonna straight up attack the Abishai behind me because they're the casters and they're the assholes. I want to get rid of them first.
Although to be fair, part
That
of
would
the
be a
problem is why
full-on
you rolled
attack.
so crap on that roll. Oh.
Yeah.
All right, you want to give the Abishai a good old spanking.
Right behind me, yeah. Not the one that charged me because that one is still sitting on the ceiling. But let's see how it goes. Ah!
Armor class 20.
That somehow rolls same numbers.
Oh man, he's down
Wait,
to
does it?
1 hit point.
It applied the critical. It didn't confirm.
Yeah.
But it applied the damage with the critical.
Oh,
It should be 17, not 23.
well then let me give him 7 hit points. There you go.
Thanks.
Meow.
6.
Were they attacking your horse right now or something?
No, they were attacking me specifically. They tried to knock me over.
Would it be wise to use haste? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna cast haste. I can cast haste on us 3, right? Hello.
Anyone here want to talk about how haste works?
It's touch, is it not?
I thought it.
You
No.
can
I don't
click the
think it-
spell and we can all see what the text says. By the way.
Yes, I will click on that right now.
Ha 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 haste. It has a close range, so in your case that would be 50 feet, and you can affect 1 creature per level. Now 2 of which may be more than 30 feet apart. Which means you either exclude Magoosh or Boyga.
Damn.
Yeah, they're too far apart.
I'll give it to. I'll give it to Boyga.
Okay, then Boyga and Matthias and his horse will get it.
Yes.
And if you take a 5-foot step, you also can benefit from it.
Oh.
Marvelous. Let me click all you fine fellows and apply haste.
Haste to the beast.
Haste, 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 haste. Magoosh.
Right? Magoosh is going to too far away. He's going to cover Mal with some darkness and going
What
to
the-
shoot.
Why?
Why are you doing this?
You know, don't be afraid of the dark, little lass. Gonna take a steady shot at the blue side that's above Bolga.
Zoingy woingy. Can you makey wakey it? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that's one hell of a blow. Even the Abishai's regeneration abilities, its unkillable nature interrupted by a fierce
How?
blow.
That's all right.
Matthias,
That's my turn.
the undead have gone berserk as a result of one of their masters being destroyed.
Gonna take a 5-foot step, do a full run attack on the wyvern to the left.
And all the other cool sound effects that kids use these days.
The cool kids use.
I'm hip and modern, I know the words. Oh, excuse me. I really wish there was an apply all button. Ugh. Let's see, armor class 21, so that one also applies. That one also applies.
Nonchalant wyvern zombie hit.
Got some DR guy.
It obviously seems to be able to soak. Oh wait, those are slashing weapons. They should be going bypassing that. Okay, so in that case, it's destroyed.
Yep, and it's also cold damage too.
Oh, the cold damage is. No, it's not resistant to cold.
Nice.
It's just. The corpse ceases to move as sparks of necrotic energies fly from it.
Nice.
Guts fly all over the place. That means you have huge guts. This one will make this dark chosen rise again. That ought to keep you boys busy while he gets himself a little escape plan. Haha. The dark chosen rises anew. Oh, it's his turn. Cool. Ah, Gus. Boy, Gus. Oh, this guy doesn't get a slam attack, whatever. He'll just try and bonk you with a spear.
Nope.
Unfortunately, a zombie body is very bad at this job.
Yes. They usually are.
It wants to eat, and boy, does he look tasty.
That wouldn't hit me. Well, I'm going to try and chase this guy down and slaughter him before he gets to make any noises. I'm
Well,
going to take
luckily-
the attacks of opportunity.
Zombies are pretty bad at attacks of opportunity. They're just so sluggish most of the time.
Yes.
Sluggish.
The Abishai screeches you as it dives into a corridor that is a little too steep for your horse to just go into. That's going to be squeezing time.
That's fair enough. Can I jump off the horse or like dismount? Would that be an action or a move action?
Movement.
Movement. Well, in that case, I'm gonna dismount before the door and I'm gonna just stab him as I charge him. All right, let's do this. That's a charge. That's single attack. Let's go. Oh, excuse me. I forgot to click the holy weapon. So just take the extra number from that. There you go. 7.
Oh, that's one hell of a blow. Whew, especially
Yes.
since it's a holy sword and bypasses that goodness.
Well, in that case, the horse stays behind, and I suppose it could fend for itself. Kick
Definitely.
and smash those
Oh,
idiots.
my bad.
Or have
Ah.
Matthias mount it.
Well, your horse is
me
pretty
just-
intelligent. It can attack on its own.
Yes.
It's got 8 int.
Let me just. Will I get attack of opportunity if I like go right here?
If you go through my darkness, no, yeah, it will hit you because Matthias is not in darkness, and you'd have to go through a space.
Well, as I mentioned, the wyvern doesn't seem too good at attacks of opportunities. These are big, slow, slumbering zombies. They don't get those, I say. They're too slow.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go here. Ah, out of the darkness, finally. Okay, let's see if I can attack. I will attack.
Not the wyvern.
Um,
See Matthias like getting like a grin on his face.
yeah. I'll let you have that one. I will have a lot of area effect things. I'll do the magic missile.
Pew pew. Who are
On-
you targeting?
on-
The big guy.
This dude.
3, 6,
You
6,
can't-
6.
Just to warn you, careful about blowing through your spells. We're in a dungeon now.
No, that's a magic missile
Right.
launch. He just has lots of
There's a
charges.
wand. Gotcha.
Let's see one.
Magoosh!
Oh, Magoosh is going to dirt. Sees some scats trying to run ahead. So one's there.
Again with the darkness.
It'll be past you. Bolga's gonna be in the darkness.
That's okay.
Yeah, and then I'm going to shoot that dude point blank.
Mal wearing the mask. Oh, that's awesome. Mal being exposed to the effects of the mask. Oh no, that sucks.
Aw,
Being too,
Oh, that's a miss.
being too
That's
close
a
is a
miss.
bit risky. Matthias, would you like to cut this Waven up into some Waven steak?
that is exactly what he would like to do.
It's already slated dragon. These guys are peanuts.
Yes. Holy shit.
Like I
Oh my
fucking
God.
said, peanuts.
Yep, he's
Only,
a crit machine.
only crits mattered. If only he had that magic gem.
Yeah, if only.
Weapon crystal, to be specific. Doesn't matter. He still does a lot of damage. So that is 5 blows, an extra 25 damage because those are slashy weapons. I don't. If no one stabs with a fucking wakizashi, that's not how they work. And that's what he's using. First off, he regenerates some of his hit points. Well, fine. I guess if you wish to fight him and see his full attack, then he will give you a full attack.
I'm in darkness though.
He's
so
in
he might
darkness.
The Abishai sees through magical darkness.
Oh, there you go.
It's one of those high-level demons that are like, yeah,
The darkness
Yeah.
doesn't matter to me.
yeah,
Yeah.
like a bunch of
Wait,
joiks.
Doesn't this mask specifically prevent the people with dark vision from seeing it?
Yeah, dark vision. Allow me to look
so
it up
it's
for you.
different.
Dark vision. See in darkness. Abishais can see perfectly in darkness of any kind, even that created by magic.
Gotcha,
There you
gotcha,
go.
gotcha.
5e has that too, you know, devil sight.
Yep.
That
Eyes of
So yeah, you get slammed by his tail.
yeah, but everything else misses. Okay, let me count for that. That is 20. So
you hear him move away.
The dark chosen.
I'll move my guy if you want me to. There you go.
Dark
no,
gifts.
it's fine. I'm straight up going after him. It's fine.
Well, I meant for yeah, so you can apply the damage. Yeah.
Argus, he's shanking your horse.
Dang it.
Ooh.
Oh, sugar cubes. AC should be 23 or 24. Let me check.
This one is for Matthias, and then it's your turn, Boyga.
That is a miss on Matthias.
Oh, Matthias,
Done.
your armor class is so nice.
Done. The AC of the horse is 24, so the first one hits for 7.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so that's gonna be 69 hit points left. Nice.
Yeah.
Unless you've already accounted for it, for the damage.
No, I have not.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna step forward, and I'm gonna try to slaughter this guy with full action.
He screeches at you that soon the god of dark dragon shall come, and your pitiful weapons are useless.
Yeah, well, but
Yeah.
not against you. Shut the fuck up.
You know, like
Not against you.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
That wouldn't have. Oof. That last hit's what does him in. That's straight to hell, literally, because he's a devil.
This is just-
Literally.
The recently animated undead immediately crumples in place as he was actively sustaining it. That's what you get when you do a speed undead ritual.
Yes.
You end up with one of those consumer models.
Yes.
Mal, there's one more Waven remaining. Nothing gets a Waven nice and flame broiled like something hot. So if you have any fire-based equipment, go ahead and fire.
Oh.
Scorching ray.
She never bought that Scorching Ray round.
Or save your
Oh.
spells because there's only one creature left.
Right. Matthias, if I kill it, I probably won't. But I'll
Actually, you
try
could just
to.
wait and see if Matthias and Magoosh can finish it off first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Play
I'll
your
wait.
action. I, in fact, did hear something about flame.
So, people are always like, oh man, wizards do all the work. It's like, no, sometimes you just want to let the fighters clear it up so you can save your resources for when it matters.
All right.
Just a hot tip from your boy. I mean, one of those hits, and still you're dealing with like a creature that barely cares about anything that isn't a good clean cut. Matthias, however, is a blender.
12 of that was fire damage. If that matters.
Oh, well, not necessarily, but I will take extra fire. These creatures, unfortunately, burn very easily. These have been undead for a while, so they're like all dry and crispy. Matthias, however, will still have to use his
Dragon
blender mode.
Slayer. I'll
Miss-
attempt to slay it.
Turn the blender on.
Nice.
That is on.
Oh, that could have done
He
it.
only needed that first hit. The rest is all just gravy. As he shows everyone that he can take care of some discount dragons. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's see.
Discount
Oh, what's the CR on these boys? CR4. You're not fooling me. Oh, they are CR4. Wow. I guess that's what you get when you remove all of their functional parts. Wait, you don't get points. Oh, we'll figure that out later. 2 CR4s. The Stark Chosen, that's an 8. The Abishais are 7s and a 10. 1 8, 2 7s, and 1 10. But he never got a spell off, so not that dangerous, huh? Alright. That's the end of that situation. You were in a room with a lot of stinky in it.
Got a lot of stink and a lot of doors.
I mean, the double doors probably go to the most important room. That's how double doors tend to work.
And your horse can only fit through one.
Yeah,
You can
that is
squeeze with them.
100% fair enough. The one thing that I would like to check is to pause for a second and just close my eyes and listen for a moment. Is anybody else coming?
No. You don't hear, like, the stomping of boots in the distance, at least. Let me roll your listen.
Can I open this door while he's
Mhm.
looking at that door?
Sure. If no one stops you, you can open any door you like.
Right,
well-
right. You might want me to check doors in this place, lady.
Calm down. I'll let you. let you check the next door if it
All right,
makes you
that's
feel
fine. But
unhappy.
the first door had a little trap that was gonna incinerate our faces. That I disabled.
I
Just
personally like the mental image of Magoosh walks over and, like, takes her hand off the handle after she already opened it.
saying.
And then, like, 5 seconds later, like, a wall of, like, 10-foot long spears just jams into the hallway.
Well, this is what I was talking about.
That was the trap I had set for that hallway, by the way.
Oh, there is a trap.
Yeah,
Of course there is.
it goes off, like, after a short delay, you know, in case you're running through that like a champ.
Basically, I grab you, pull you back, like, right, no.
Chink, chink. Well, what do you want to do? Where do
Hey,
you want to
I'll
go?
let you go first. Ladies first. I mean, trappers first.
Yes, ladies first if you want to get poked.
Right. I'll let you do your thing. I will intrude.
We'll run over and they'll check the double doors, just cause.
I suppose I'm going to use the wand on Matthias because he got the little cheek there.
Plus
Little-
3, so that's a 20.
A little nick on the cheek.
Yep.
A little leak on the cheek.
There we go. 12 hit points back.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Give me a
For the
moment.
first time. First time he actually cares about that. Yep.
Magoosh checks out the door closely. Nothing wrong here.
You don't. Is it unlocked? Do I like check to see if it's locked?
Oh
There's,
my.
one
It's
person
not
in the
locked. So far, the interior doors have not been locked. Looking ahead, well, you with your dark vision can see this, is a long passage that at times branches off to the left and right. The smell of something cooking comes from around here. You also hear the distant echoes of people murmuring to each other. And even further away, like a football field or two, is this chanting.
Now-
Chanting.
Chanting what?
Who knows? It's like far away,
Oh,
so
just
it's like this blur.
Just chanting in general. Okay, fair enough.
Well,
now, the one thing that I would like
someone's
to
cooking something up ahead, methinks.
Do,
Smells a little tasty, actually.
the one thing that I would like to do is see if any of these dum-dums over here that we slaughtered had any sort of keys in them, because I would like to block off passages and lock the doors to the sides, so we don't get flanked or like.
So fun
pinned in the
fact,
back.
nothing here so far seems to have any locking mechanisms. Outside of the front door, but that didn't even have a key. That was actually a password-based thing.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. That makes sense. Okay, well, never mind then. let's continue moving forward carefully.
Oh my. Well, go ahead. Keep on moving. Ain't no one gonna break your stride. Ain't no one gonna slow you down. Oh no. Have you got to keep on moving?
Yes. Negotiate, if you will. I think you're the most fleet of foot in here.
And we're going down this long hallway, is what you want us to do, or?
That's my suggestion, yes.
All right.
The funny part
Okay.
is,
Yes.
there's no one in this hallway.
Yeah, there's no one in this hallway. There's a bunch of doors.
What-
Smell something cooking.
Now, what the funny part is that this hallway does in fact take you like real deep into the place, and it really does give it that temple feel. Like, of course, there'd be like a straight entrance from like the back end to the front. 'Cause it's a
Right,
procession.
right.
Convenient.
Mr. Magoosh, you keep your eyes out as best as you can. Like you are scanning the walls. Walking past this, the sound of like a boiling pot and the smell of someone cooking some good food comes from here. But other than that, it's quiet.
Methinks there's someone in the kitchen. I don't know if we want to try and sneak on by.
I mean, judging by how loud it is, they probably won't even hear you if you just move past carefully. That's
I'm
a
not
big.
entirely confident in leaving like enemies behind, but
That's Migosh is asking the party what the fuck you guys want to do.
Yeah.
so.
well, at the very least we can tie them up.
The corpses?
No, the guy in the kitchen.
Okay, cool. Well,
They probably
go
wouldn't
ahead
have
then.
weapons.
Go into the kitchen if you want to take care of kitchen people.
That's what I. Yeah.
Well, let me. I don't think the kitchen door's trapped, but just in case.
Trapping your kitchen drawer is a great way to lose out on meals.
No, it's not even that. It's just trapped if you haven't washed your hands, you just get zapped.
The only trap you need. Magoosh, it's good. It's clear.
All right, we're good.
No small
Right, you
holes,
are.
no weird breezes, no odd magical
All right.
glows.
I'm gonna open the door.
Wait, position
Uh,
yourselves.
Yep, Matthias.
Let me give you the description while you're all busy moving around a little bit.
Yes.
This L-shaped chamber contains several counters and tables for food preparation. Cabinets line the walls, and the entire place is filled with pleasant smells of boiling soup, roasting meat, and fresh bread. The chamber is lit by the crackling flames of a large fire pit to the north, over which a large cauldron hangs from a thick chain. Steam rises from its bubbling contents. As you enter the room, the lady who's manning the place, who kind of looks like she belongs in an army, but has been malnourished since, jumps up and is like, "Oh, please have mercy on me.
Friend of foe.
You foul fiends, get back. I make your food with no reason to startle me."
Friend or foe.
She can't see you! You're in the
Why?
darkness!
No, I'm not. Not according to this, apparently.
I like that you have dark vision and you're like, "I'm not in the dark. You can see me, right?" She's a human. She can't see into the darkness, you idiot.
Okay. Well, I
Bruh.
assumed that the cooking pot would have enough illumination for that.
Actually, it ends like you're in the first space that's dark after it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, in that case, I'm gonna step forward. I'm gonna say, friend or foe, repeat the same thing. It's like, oh shit, I keep forgetting that people can't see in the dark. Damn it.
She holds her hands up to herself, and she goes, "Why would you think that I am any friend of those foul goblins?"
Because we literally caught a spy who was.
Magoosh, the way she pulls her arms up to herself is something that you've seen like old ladies do. Definitely not something that a trained soldier would do when she's presented with a dude who's like, "I'm a dude with a big sword.
Right.
I've been cooking for these ever since they took over Drellin's ferry and left me to fend for myself."
Oh, you survived well enough, which is better than most.
Apparently they
I
did.
believe her. Doesn't seem like she's lying to me.
I don't know. I don't trust people who work in
What do you-
cages.
I
What do you-
didn't trust her either, but you know, my spidey senses are saying she's all right. Could be wrong, but my spidey senses are telling
Spidey
me
sense.
okay. You know,
What is a spidey sense?
so if you ever watch a spider, right, and a fly lands on the web, and how the little tingle goes down the little web, and the spider, he knows right away, and then he goes in for the kill. That's the
Really?
spidey sense.
Really?
Ah.
I thought it was your the sense of catching spider spies.
Well, that too.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Well, if our lie detector thinks that they're good, then I'm gonna ask, tell me as much as possible about this place. Traps, how many troops are here, etc.
Jesus, you're asking a lot of questions.
Yes.
Last time I said that, the session almost ended. Anyway, the lady will give you a basic like layout of the place. Like, oh, to the west are the barracks, and there's a torture chamber. To the east, they keep the priests and the fancy boys. She knows that they have some guests, elves, who cast spells and stuff under mind control. She doesn't know much about the lower vein, where they hold their fancy rituals, except that there's some really dangerous dudes down there, including like big scary dragons. She warns you
How
that
the
it is best to
dragons
flee with your lives instead of trying to tempt your fate in this place.
Well,
Tell us what to
unfortunately.
do.
Unfortunately, unfortunately,
How
we've
would you
come
know
here
any
to
better,
stop a
little
very.
wizard? I've been here for weeks.
Yeah, and we're trying to turn this place a new one.
You and your
So let
paladin
us do what
friend
we
are
do
best to
best.
vacate now.
Unfortunately, we cannot. The consequences if we leave right now might be uh, dire, as they
Have
say.
you not heard? The man who runs this place has already failed in his capture of Bindle. Surely he cannot manage to do whatever he intends to do. Except maybe
Well,
kill himself and everyone inside here.
now we have a bunch. Well, that's probably what they're gonna do, but they're probably going to summon something nasty from beyond the veil, and we're here exactly to stop that. Now, what did we hear?
Why
They're summoning.
why are we spending time talking to her? Why don't we just like go to another room?
You go to another room.
Right, you all, lady. Well, you're free to leave or stay in here. We've already cut off the tail, but now we're gonna go cut off the head.
Sure,
You'd be good.
Now, I will trust them not to like snitch on us or anything. But if they will, I'm gonna kick their ass later if I'm alive.
Why don't we tie her up right now
She's
so
just a
she
Why do
harmless
doesn't
old
we?
get?
lady.
Not on the first. We just met.
I mean,
I don't tie up women the moment I meet.
she has like a metal anklet with a bit of chain hanging off it on her ankle, so.
Yeah.
She
Okay,
looks
she's
like a
already tied
harmless
up.
old
So
lady
we're
to
good.
me.
Look can be deceiving.
Right? But my spidey sense is telling me she's okay.
All right.
You would
Your
trust
spider web has the same sense as enemies too.
this
Well-
Right.
demon lady?
Ooh, quick question. How long till the meal time?
Did you just call me demon lady? You.
Or you
It's
not?
like
Oh, you,
Yeah,
well,
it's-
you
Well,
do have
I
the
am.
pointy horns.
But the way she said that, it was really disrespectful.
A paladin, a demon, and some idiots walk into a kitchen and start throwing all kinds of mean words at me. What a joke.
Oh, that's
not-
it.
I've said nothing but nice about you, lady.
See, she's not all the what she seems to
She-
Okay, Mal, could you?
She
Could
she
you please step out for a
grabs
second?
a broom off, or like a cleaning implement off the wall, and lights the top of it, and tries to push her way past you.
Please, let's not waste time. When is the meal time?
Look
I
out for the
already-
dragons. Look out for the dragon out there.
Oh, it's still alive, is it? Well, that
The
can't be
flying one?
safe.
Yes. Wait, hold on. Ah! Does she just straight up charge outside?
Yes.
God damn it. Did she tell me or did she not?
No.
I can't even
I
remember.
was meaning to actually have her serve poisoned food or something of the sort. Or like
Oh.
with a sleeping powder in it.
So you knew she was bad, but you didn't want to tell us.
No, what you
Wow.
talking about? I told you, she's something at least she looked like a normal lady to me.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing you say is gonna convince me, gosh, otherwise. He comes back with a
Same.
knife.
Fine. I'm gonna check these doors carefully in the kitchen. I assume they would be untrapped.
Yeah, what food was she cooking in there?
Oh yeah, hold on, let me check. What was she cooking?
Let's take a look-see. Well, as mentioned, it's a big old rich
Let's
soup
see.
with all kinds of, what's it called? Vegetables, meat. It's a big old pot. Hot pot. All kinds of fun things in there.
I'm gonna take
Honestly,
collateral
you could
and
hide like a very bitter poison in there. No one will even notice.
Yep.
However, you're a
Yeah, but,
paladin. You're not allowed to employ poisons.
I know.
Mhm.
That's why I immediately changed the story to sleeping powder or something of the sort.
Aw. Hmm. Now that you can take a look around the kitchen, there's a surprising amount
Mhm.
of. This place has that off hinge, like especially Mal would notice this, that it smells a little bit like Minestral's alchemy lab. Like they might also use this for alchemy experiments or something, like potion brewing.
Well, I mean, at the very least, they're going to be adding some alcohol to the soup so that everybody's a little bit
I
more
mean, where
excited to
else would
fight.
they get all those invisibility and moderate potions from, huh? You gotta get a big cauldron for that one.
Yeah, it's like chicken soup and an invisibility potion in one package. Isn't that awesome? Okay, I'm going to carefully open this particular door. Oh, that sounds like a pantry.
So what? Oh, room 5 is just like one of those plural rooms that's all over the place. This is a storage room. This particular room contains alchemical storage. A variety of strange ingredients are held here. So,
Hmm.
if you were really into potion brewing, there's enough here to make quite a few potions, but that takes time and effort and energy. There's also drinking water, lumber,
That's
for
true.
See, my
firewood.
gosh, she could use a potion to turn into that person.
Right.
Obviously.
Seemed like an old lady to me.
I mean, she spoke fluent common and she didn't constantly address you as an inferior race, so she's probably a step above the hobgoblins if she is in disguise.
Probably. Okay.
Maybe.
Well, I wouldn't kill just a lady just for nothing.
If you want
Anyway,
to, this room down here is
I'd
also
like to
has like a storage room kind of door, like one of those
pantry.
flappy
Okay.
doors, and it's
Nice.
all food.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I'll pick some snack just to chew on while I'm doing this because I need to occupy myself a little bit. I'm going to try and call over Magoosh and Matthias and ask them if they know any of these, if any of these can be used to actually put people to sleep. Preferably not forever sleep, but
Does anyone here have craft, alchemy, spellcraft, knowledge, nature, something in those
I
areas?
think I do.
Check out his
Uh,
skills, Matthias.
Also, is Magoosh at all familiar with the act of poisoning? Like as a
He
character
used
flavor
poisons
thing.
before.
Yeah, like he doesn't use poisons, but he knows of them.
In that case, I can tell you without any doubt that this room.
Actually, you know what? This will make it because I just realized Gosh has a plus 15 knowledge nature. So there you go.
Yeah, this room like the alchemy room has like all kinds of shit. You could make any poison or what you want. Like you want to get him to sleep for an hour, for a while. You want to give him sleepy beauty stasis. You could probably brew it together. You're high enough level.
Right. So you could take a little bit of this and a little bit of that and make a little tincture that will knock a few people out.
I will, however, ask Magoosh just in case. None of this is nightshade, right? Because it does put you to sleep, just not the kind of sleep I'm looking for right now.
You just basically see Migosh walk in. Ah, yeah, sprinkle this, a sprinkle that, a little bit of this for good measure. Right, you guys don't want to drink this soup now.
Magoosh, I want to know, did you actually go like for a specific recipe, or are you just throwing everything that you know is probably going to kill someone in there?
Yeah, that is exactly what Migosh is doing. Because he wants to kill everyone in this place. He's not trying to put them to sleep.
Holy
Oh,
shit. Well,
gosh.
good thing I don't know that.
Yeah, that's why I'll roll a deception or whatever if you want to roll.
His sense motive is not that high. You could there's no reason for
My,
Boyga to
yes.
assume otherwise. Like so far,
Okay,
you've been on
Yes,
good terms.
there is no reason. There is no reason you don't even have to roll.
yes, put everyone to sleep in this tower. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I do a little wink. A
Why are you
little wink.
winking?
Oh,
You have
it-
something
I,
in your
I,
eye?
I,
But the
Yeah, I
room,
just got
the
something in
ventilation
my
here is
eye.
pretty bad.
yeah, I just got something in my eye. Lots of dust in here,
That's what you get when you're
Well,
so
and
close.
lots of
Well,
secrets.
the thing is now that we don't have the actual cook, so who's going to be serving this? A paladin with a sword shows up. It's like, hey guys, soup.
Well, I actually can do something about that. Say, I got this little device right here.
Is this the makeup gun?
Oh yeah, it is in fact the makeup gun.
Oh my
Points
god.
it to himself. He decides it's himself as the lady.
Oh gosh.
How good are
Alright.
you with disguises, Magoosh?
He is a
How good.
spy, as far as I can tell.
Go yourself.
if you
I have
happen-
a +4, but I
Yes.
have the wand that actually lets me do it.
Oh, you got disguise. Okay, in that case, yeah, it's easy enough to look like her. Maybe throw your cloak up and crouch a little bit to make. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Gotcha. Yeah. I think your total modifier at that point is like plus 15. I think most people at a glance aren't going to doubt you.
Mhm.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to look at the highest level character around and see what he has for sense
I'm
motives.
just a little old lady.
Could have fooled me.
Yeah. Your base modifier is pretty much what they can do to take 10 before we take 10 on you. So yeah, you can probably spread this stuff around.
Wait right here, sonnies. I'm going to deliver some potion water.
Okay, I'm gonna wait here. Just sit at the table, twiddle my thumbs for a little bit.
Yeah, just
Alright, so
pretend you are a good lady.
which way did you say the Brax was, by the way?
The barracks for the priests and for the guests are over to the east, and the barracks for the common soldiers are over to the west.
We
I'll
should
be
probably-
right back.
We should start with the
Common
regular
soldiers.
ones. Yeah, probably.
Yes. That's the west.
That would be the west. Yes.
I'll be right back, laddies.
Oh my god.
Please
You make the you have a great granny voice. I like that.
limit your
Yeah.
ham, please.
I'm gonna remove the. I'm gonna unequip the darkness mask, so obviously that doesn't give myself away.
Yeah, a walking globe of darkness is not exactly old lady stuff.
Let me
It's not
take that.
in
Oh,
right now for old ladies.
What kind of old ladies are you hanging with that don't have that sort
I'd
of
like to point
life?
out that the cook was not an old lady. She very clearly looked like she was in the prime of her youth.
Just very exhausted.
They're like, oh, she aged quite a bit. I don't.
Those
why
who work in the
she's,
kitchen
like,
will do to
80
you.
Years old right now.
Yes, exactly. Hey, Gush, good, the best of luck.
Oh, and pretend you're good. Like that lady pretended she was good. She almost got me. Almost.
knock, knock,
But
knock.
I could.
Hey, Magoosh, isn't there a
See right
detail of
through
your
it.
disguise that you're forgetting?
What's that?
The
Roll me
chain
some-
around your ankle.
Oh yes, chain.
No, that's not the detail I'm thinking of. It's more a performative element that you're forgetting. I know that you've forgotten that you have this problem, but it's something the lady definitely demonstrated having.
Oh. The
Boobs.
boobs or the weird arm.
No, 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 no. Think very carefully. It's something that a lot of people in 5e forget about.
Voice.
So,
yes.
Tall.
Yes, I would
how
have
tall
to
you are?
bluff. And height.
no.
Buff,
You
yeah.
have a... Okay, I'm gonna stop being coy about this. Magoosh, humans don't have dark vision, and you're about to walk into their room perfectly
Oh, yeah, that's
fine,
right.
as if you do.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Grab a candle or something.
You
Well,
ca-
actually, actually, Migosh does not have dark vision right now because he took off the mask. I gave my goggles to Matthias.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
oh gosh.
Get DM'd, bitch.
You got DM, motherfucker!
Bitch.
Knock, knock, knock. Hello?
Stumbling.
Food's ready!
You stumble
She's
around.
She's just tired.
You stumble around a dark room. You can't see shit, but you can hear several deep, dragony voices like giggling as they watch you stumble around like an idiot.
Hello?
Eventually, you have this hand like firmly shove you as they take whatever large bowl you have with you.
Please don't hurt me.
They give it a sniff. They give you a kick, but you're a tough guy. You can wear it.
Oh!
This is wonderful.
She's
That's what I
noisy.
live for,
Right.
guys. I live for a roleplay.
One even goes like, she's even noisier than normal. I wonder what she sounds like in the torture chamber.
Oh, God.
He's got his
Hurrying off.
Don't forget to lock the door. Close the door, excuse me.
I imagine that he would.
Yeah.
If he wanted to. That's up to him.
Yeah. Now
So-
let's try the.
And then make my way back to the kitchen for another bowl. All right, that seemed to work, and common soldiers fell for that pretty well. Tell you if I
Mhm.
can fool the priest.
Yes.
Oh,
You guys
'Cause
may
if you
want to.
don't-
You guys may want to be a little closer for this one, because if I fail, they're gonna be real mad at me.
No, that's absolutely 100% fine. Let's agree on a word that you're gonna scream or something or a specific phrase when your cover is blown, so we know when to rush in.
What about our covers blown?
Pancakes.
Pancakes. Yes, you would never say pancakes to
Oh,
a
yes.
goblin.
It'll be like, I didn't know you didn't like pancakes.
Yes, that works.
For context, she would have told you that to the south are the guest chambers, and to the north are the actual priest chambers.
I don't really care about the guests, but to the north I go.
No, no, no. I think it would be north in that little corridor. No. Oh, it
That's
just
where I'm
leads to the
going.
same place anyway.
Marvelous.
Does leave to the same place. Wonderful.
You check it
Okay,
out,
fair enough.
and everything lines perfectly. If you can't see in the dark, then I can tell you what the room looks like. But oh, Magoosh, you dumbass! That's a trap.
What'd I do?
What?
There we go.
Walk
into a trap.
Now the
Should
good
have been spotting. I'm blind, guys, so it makes sense.
the good news is that this is not a trap that alarms anyone nearby. The bad news is you are hit. You suddenly find the air itself is chewing away at you, as if by a spell called fog, made of acid, an acid fog. It's not that bad. It's just 9 damage as long as you're inside of it. We can quickly scurry away from that. This is a
Is he going the wrong way?
Oh wait, it's also a solid fog, so the air doesn't just start burning at your skin, it also becomes extremely thick, and you have to push through at a very slow pace.
Oh, jeez, I'm hearing that.
Yeah, you see this wall
Hearing
of
that night.
green.
So Migosh drops what soup he has, and he has to go back for more. I don't think that was the right way, guys. Ran into a big stinking trap.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Maybe let me get this soup. Maybe there's a different way to go in this hallway down here.
Well, that is to the north and not to the east, just as a quick footnote.
East and to the north. Duh. Well, at least I know that about that trap for later.
No, I meant like if you go into this eastern hallway, then to the north is to the priests, to the south is to the guests.
Oh, okay. So I was going the right way.
Yeah. Excuse me. Well, that's what happens, and that's how she misunderstands the lady. Painfully thick. That is what solid fog tends to come down to. Where are you now, Magusha? There you are. You know,
Ran
Magusha,
backwards for more soup.
you could just carry a light source with you, but whatever.
Yeah, that's all
You
right.
can have like a candle. There's probably one over here.
I grab
right up
I
here.
grab a candle from the kitchen. There you go.
Can you imagine you walk into an acid fog and you just explode?
Awesome. Assume that you have like a small 5-foot radius of light around you at this point.
Sweet.
Yes.
Raw. I have to wait for the fog to disperse, or
I think this fog lasts like, is it rounds? No, oh no, wrong one. Yeah, this lasts like a couple of rounds. So after a minute, like you go back and it's already gone.
okay, all right. And then this time I'm gonna be like, all right, where was? Now I got out of the light. I'm gonna be like, where was that little plate I stepped on?
It's not a plate. You notice that there's this circle of runes that surrounds the central area. Not if you have a light source.
It's a rune. I can't disable this.
Actually, you
Can
can.
You disrupt the room.
Rogues can disrupt magic traps, yes.
Oh, good to know.
So use your disable device and let's see what happens. Unfortunately, these runes are designed to go against footprints, but that also means that they've worn down a lot over the years. So, and they're gone. There's this crackle, and like the center fills with this blob of solid acid that hits the ground, burns a small crater, and then evaporates, as if the spell misfired completely.
Magic like that, especially rituals and whatnot, requires some precise stuff. If you literally smudge one part of it.
Yeah.
That's
It tried to create a fog of acid, but it couldn't disperse it, so it just was this glob of solid acid.
Oh, Migosh will go up to the store and go.
I'm literally behind it.
Hello, food service.
The walls of this room are decorated with intricate bas-relief sculptures of dozens of dragons savaging into the countryside. Towns burn, people die, and dragons feed with abandon. A large wooden table fills the center of the room, surrounded by half a dozen padded chairs. This looks like a war room meeting room more than it looks like something else.
This
Also-
is the one I'm looking for.
Since you're more than familiar with the local area, you would know that the environments depicted on the walls are that of Elser Vale. This guy is, you know that, hey, Como, remember Abomination Vault when you saw this little diagrams, this little dioramas? It's pretty much that.
Yes.
It's like, I love it when villains do that. It's like,
Nice. It's really cool.
This was the wrong door, guys.
No,
Maybe-
look. If it was if they were expecting food deliveries there, they wouldn't have a trap.
Oh,
before it
there's
as
a
well.
door in this hallway I missed. Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was
The
saying.
door actually swings open ahead of time because this
Bullshit.
because this guy has been hearing a bunch of yelling and talking the whole time, and he wants to know what's
Oh
up.
God.
I'm so sorry. I went the wrong way.
So, allow me to describe what you see. You've seen these priests before. This guy looks like he's been just like your Lord Yarmouth. Like you can use lesser restoration to permanently stave off fatigue and therefore sleep, but your body still starts to show those signs, like the bags under your eyes, and you look a bit gaunt. Like something happens physiologically that lesser restoration can't address, and he has all those features. He looks like he's been up for weeks.
Master, you look tired, Master. Here's some food to help you gain your energy back.
So what is it that you present?
I present the bowl of soups.
He
It's
grabs
sleeping
it
soup.
with this. Imagine just the most frustrated, like, thanks. And the door goes shut. And then you hear very faintly on the other side, "We got another meal, boys. I would like some sleep."
Okay. If
Mission
we wait a
complete.
little bit, we can assume that they've actually, fallen asleep. Quote unquote.
Right, they've been falling asleep.
So yes,
I mean, they have
Right.
they have gone into forever box.
They'll be sleeping for a while, methinks.
Good. Well, don't overdo it.
Sleeping.
da, 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 da.
All right.
Don't
fair
think
enough.
I
Now
need this
think I can
disguise
actually
anymore.
I think I can actually lead the horse down here without like alerting too many people.
Delightful.
Okay, let's proceed.
Well, we got a bunch of stairs here. I'm guessing we're
Yeah.
going deeper.
Yeah, be careful with the runes.
Oh wait, I
I'll-
forgot to install the stairs here. Whoops.
Yep.
Well, sorry about that one, buckos. Give me a moment, then I'll
That's
get
okay.
it.
God, Matthias
I'm
is.
Tell me when I can click it.
I'll let you know. It'll take like uno momento. Por favor. I hope. Oh,
Por
wait,
favor.
let me click preload the scene. That'll take a little bit of stress off. And then
Yes.
I want the upper fane. And there we go.
I searched the chairs for the stairs for traps in case.
You
Blown up in my face.
keep your guard up this time. It should work. Going down the stairs will take you directly to the Great Temple of Tiamat, which is a fucking baller room. Let me read the description for you. This cavernous chamber is lit by the flickering illumination of hundreds of red, blue, green, black, and white candles, fitted into niches all along the walls or into candle holders affixed to the sides of long pews that line the southern half of the room. The ceiling vaults to a height of what looks to be nearly 60 feet, but it's hard to tell for sure due to the hundreds of dangling leather strands festooned with scales and claws. These grim decorations clatter and twist softly in faint breezes, hanging in places down to just 10 feet off the ground. The northern half of the room is raised 5 feet above the floor of the southern half. A short flight of stairs to the east leads up to this area. The raised area is dominated by a large stone altar. The stony dragon heads rise up like curling fingers of an upturned palm around the altar, which itself stained, scorched, and pitted. As in, acid has been dropped on it, blood has been dropped on it, fire, etc. To either side of the altar stands a 12-foot tall stone statue of a 5-headed dragon, her leering head snaking down to look at the altar as if in curiosity. Each statue has a long tail that ends in a hooked stinger. 5 large alcoves, 20 feet above the ground, overlook the northern half of the room. There seems to be no easy way of reaching these lofty perches. Effectively, it's a fucking big-ass room.
Gosh.
Majestic Peach, click your token
Please.
and please come along.
Oh, what the hell? Did I accidentally bring the wrong token with me?
No. You brought the right token with you. You brought yourself. You're just under like a layer of horse, dwarf, and tiefling, and a human.
That would make sense. Oh, there's my sphere of darkness. I see him now.
Yes. I suppose you're going to be going in first, because
Boyga.
Yes.
As a dwarf, even though you
Yes.
don't like what it depicts, the stonework is immaculate. The smell of this
appreciate
room,
something.
however, is one of death, sweat, and tears.
So is an examination room in the university. So somebody's dragging my horse,
Oh yeah,
myself,
sorry.
a tiefling, and a human at the same time. It's great. Just click and drag on the thing because apparently when you switch maps, it just automatically selects all tokens.
And that's exactly what happened to me. I was like, I'm trying to move myself out of the your spot. There we go.
There should
Oh
be
Is
God.
Matthias with you?
Yeah,
he
Matthias is there.
should be with us because he is on the map. The
Yeah,
little
he's there.
M.
I see him. I got him.
Okay.
I
I
just
do
don't
not
see
for
him.
some reason.
He's moving left and right here.
I'm not seeing Matthias for some reason. But that's okay. I'll just play it by ear.
Marvelous.
Trying to get out. Okay, there it is.
What are these dragon-looking things that we see?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. You see the. At first, you might have thought that they were statues because they have been immaculately painted to match the local stonework. But since I think you have like a really good like spot check, you can pretty easily
Yeah.
pick up that those things up there are breathing and alive.
Hmm.
That
I have a plus 13 spot.
They don't seem. Yeah, like I said, that's what you get. They don't seem to respond to your presence quite yet.
Right. So, guys, those statues there are not actually statues. Shh.
That could have fooled me.
I appreciate
Yeah.
I appreciate that the descriptive text is trying to sell this room to me. This impressive chamber is the Grand Temple of Tiamat, the place where a lucky few among the Kokoruzu were allowed to visit once a week for services. Thank you for making it sound like a neat deal.
Completely forgot. I
Oh
had
my
it
fucking god!
familiar.
It goes on. During these services, the five dragons and dragon kinds allied with the Red Hand would enter and perch on the alcoves. Oh man, that's pretty cool. While Hazar delivered terrific services on the weak nature. Stop trying to sell
my
me on
God.
this.
Like, why would we ever know this? as
Why would he
characters?
call them
It-
terrific? Now listen,
Because
if
they're
you're doing
terrifying.
infiltration and you're taking this seriously, then yes, you would probably sell them the cross eventually. But the part that gets me is that it's using positive things like the lucky few and terrific sermons. It's trying to sell me on this.
It's funny.
I mean, I guess the point is, you know, you gotta show why the Red Hand is so influential, like what Azarkul's got going for him, which I get. I get it. It's like, hey, listen, this guy throws a fucking amazing kegger.
It's all about presentation
If
too.
Peter Popoff can sell his wares to people, then I'm pretty sure Azarkul can get around too. Point is, I forgot, we have a fucking asshat in this. Two things. First, this room is constantly affected by invisibility purge, so any invisibility you try to apply will immediately wash away. This is a thing that your local wizard is aware
Damn.
of. The more important part, Como, that altar is unhallowed, as in it is the opposite of sanctified.
I don't like that altar.
Yeah, it is a
Unfortunately, I don't think I don't have hallowed grounds or something similar.
it is a
prepared right
pinprick into Tiamat's plane, as consecration tends to work. I mean, you can always just smash it. Breaking the object that is unhallowed tends to break the connection too.
now. Well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm more concerned with the five idiots in the corners of the room. Aside
Be
from us.
very careful.
While
They're
hunting wets.
actually alive.
I can probably tell. They look very lifelike, yes. Well, okay. I'm going to destroy the altar. This, I'm going to explain that this is something that, like, connects our plane to the abyss, I assume, is where Tiamat is from, right?
Tiamat is lawful evil, if I recall correctly. She's chaotic evil
Yeah,
for
she
like
is in the-
one adventure in 5e.
So then
She is in the
abyss.
abyss, though. She is in the abyss.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Oh, sheet. All right. It's a sheet, too. Damn it. Well, too bad we don't have a bar.
No, it's 5 she's, 5 heads, 5 ladies, 5 times the
Yes,
Karen
5 ladies.
potential.
See? See, now this is a perfect opportunity for you to say, if only you guys had a bard.
Oh my
Or a
God.
cleric.
Or
cleric.
No, it's not
Yeah.
that. I meant the bards seduce them.
No,
so
the
it's like
cleric
we're
goes like,
resolving-
"Listen, lady, I might be lawful good, but if you give me some smoochies, I'll be lawful evil for you."
Uh-huh.
well, we.
Maybe.
Well, too bad you got fucking Argus killed, so, you know, they wouldn't try that, huh?
I was a paladin of Bahamut, but I'm gonna switch to your side now.
Argus, you approach the altar with the intent to smash it.
Yes, and before I do that explicitly, I didn't get to finish. I'm gonna tell everybody that get ready to run up the stairs, and then if these bastards approach us or attack us, we're gonna funnel them in and slaughter them up
I
there in a kill zone.
I want to say one thing. I'm fucking annoyed that all of you have dark vision because the room lighting took a while to set up.
Aw.
I'm sorry. Could you? Well, I suppose turning it off for a second is gonna be worse.
Don't worry about it.
All right, that was a
Okay.
nice kitty.
Como, when you
I
approach
wanna
the
pat
that's
that thing.
Mr. Whiskers.
Yes.
Mal's pet familiar.
Yes.
If you approach the altar,
Yes.
the creatures up in the alcoves will start hissing at you. They don't like that.
They don't. Well,
No.
they're not gonna like the next part either. I'm gonna smash it with a holy sword as hard as I can, and I'm gonna run back.
Give me that holy sword strike.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Click. Let's see. Does anything ever high ground? Well, I mean, I'm gonna be on top of the altar, I suppose. But that doesn't count.
I have the high ground I'm standing on.
Yes. Yes, and it's a single attack, and then I'm running. Let's do it. If it breaks, oh, and it's supposed to be holy too.
I need to look up exactly how hard stone is, and then I will get back to you.
Yes.
I don't think it's all that tough. Breaking objects. Oh, it's damaging objects and material.
Technically,
hardness.
let me check something real quick because I still might be carrying that adamantine ring.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Here, that thing.
Well, if you want to, you can punch the table then. Well, it's only damage reduction, not hardness.
Ah, fair enough.
Doesn't matter because you're gonna. Stone is hardness of 8. There we go. Masonry wall.
That's 19
Okay, cool.
damage.
Because your holy sword is primarily damaging it on like a metaphysical level,
Mhm.
your sword creates this dent, just, and then the holy energy causes the internal consecration to sort of crack. Like, imagine that you're hitting an anvil and the anvil is hitting back. That's kind of what you get.
Yes.
The room shakes and trembles as if a divine being is very angry at you. Boyga, how observant
Yes.
would you call your character?
Not particularly. No, my spot is extremely low. Unfortunately.
Then we'll say that Mr. Magoosh is the one who picks up on this. While the candles in rooms tremble, this particular candelier vibrates more than it should for something mounted to a solid wall. Wink, that's a clue for you. Next up,
Methinks there might be a secret door here.
there's actually like 3 that lead into this room, but like 2 of them are completely unnecessary. They're just alternate ways to get in. Just pointing it out. This
Oh,
place
now
is
I can.
it's nice Swiss cheese.
Now I can spot the darkness in that particular corner. It is not quite set up the same way as in the other corners. So yes,
Well,
it does
friend,
look like
those statues did not like that. Get ready for trouble.
That was actually
Yes.
because I accidentally turned off that light source.
Oh my god, I'm actually faster than these dummies.
Yeah, the second you heft your sword high, they come at you. So initiative time, baby.
Yeah.
Matthew
Does it
boy.
actually break? Did anything actually happen to the altar?
We're just gonna resolve that when you're done fighting these wyverns. How about that?
Okay, well, I'm retreating.
Oh yeah, you'll be retreating very soon when I give you what the fuck she's gonna throw right on top of you. You can't just break some
For sure.
evil god's altar in their own home without them casting something nasty on you.
Oh, I'm sure. I'll live with it.
I mean,
You're
to be
like,
fair,
I'll live.
I'm pretty sure you're just dying to fight something big and scary anyway. Matthias' turn is first. What does he do?
Thias is gonna charge.
Are you sure? Well, I mean, it is in character. Fuck. Okay, fine.
Thias is gonna go kill some wyvern. His token just won't stay on the squares. It's annoying.
None of our tokens are staying in the squares for some reason, but that's fine.
Yeah, there's no grid because I couldn't align it properly.
Oh, that would explain. That's fine. All right,
Played
well,
by
he's right
ear,
there.
tucks my lobe.
Make a charge attack.
Now, when I attacked the altar, did these guys in any way appear to like recoil or be affected by it? What? I didn't click anything.
The wyverns are completely unaffected by that because wyverns aren't like super evil undead or demons or something.
Right. Makes sense.
They're just like, hey, we were told to protect this, and you're being a naughty boy.
I am.
I'm calling the police. Wait, I am the police. Wait a moment. What if I was the police all along? Oh man, I think you're gonna like what's coming up in a moment, Argus, because you like freaky monsters.
Maybe.
He likes some freaky chicks.
So Matthias does what? Oh, he just,
ran up to that wyvern and attacked twice.
as I mentioned, though, unless he can fly, he's not getting up on that alcove.
Oh, sorry. Then he's not doing that. I didn't realize that was an alcove. My bad.
We should.
So he is
We
in
sh-
fact, he's in fact gonna go take a 5-foot step and
We. It
defend
would be.
both those two guys. He's readying in action in case anything comes near
It.
Mal or Matthias.
It would be
Migosh.
extremely. It would be extremely beneficial to us not to get flanked by a bunch of monsters.
Well, he's guarding Mal and Migosh. That's what he's doing.
Migosh,
Holding his action.
you can see that they're
Right.
getting ready to get out of their purchase and get going.
Right, well, I don't have to climb up there to shoot. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Terrifying.
Also, completely unrelated, but it is a neat necromancy-related picture which I came across.
So they're too far away for sneak attacks. This is just gonna be normal damage.
Oh, that's
Hey.
awesome. Chicken necromancy. Oh my god.
What the?
That's on the left one.
The left one. Oh, poor lefty. Your armor class is 18. Are Wyverns actual dragons? They are, so they're gonna fight, no matter what. Boyga.
He's gonna take a 5-step back to get
Yes,
behind.
I
frickin',
am.
Matthias.
Moving back over here, and I'm hopping on my trusty steed.
The altar exudes not just evil, but it is exhausting all of its unholy desecration into a single point. Which
Yeah,
is to say,
so
on
I'm not-
initiative count 20, 3 dudes are gonna pop up.
Yeah, we should pull up the up the stairs, fight them in a funnel.
The 3 dudes that show up are Mr. Big and Happy, and 2 of his fine, icy boys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Ice? Okay.
They are shrouded in
ice,
constant
baby.
condensation.
Someone said ice.
Oh, I don't think you're going to like the snarkiness these things have going for them. As they manifest, they enter initiative, but they won't get back until the next turn because they're busy manifesting. It's very time-consuming. Please have some patience.
Politicalized devil. Oh, we're going up the
I
stairs.
think
or
I
I'm
think I know
leaving behind
exactly
you.
what I'm gonna do with him.
Oh no.
All right. First and foremost, where are you, Argus? Oh man, it's such a mess down there. Why
Well,
are you
on a
all like in a
horse.
big
He's-
heap?
He's done a mess in a
There you go.
horse.
Please park your horse directly on top of the pew.
No. Look at my horse. My
Wyvern is
horse
60 feet of movement when
amazing.
he's flying. It'll fly over to you, Argus,
Yes.
and it'll try to hit you with its stinger on a flyby.
Yes. That bounces off. You little shit.
Now this
Well,
is the
you're
part where I
a
talk.
big shit.
This is the part where I tell you all about Wyvern poison, which sucks.
I'm sure
It does suck. It does suck. Strength reduction, right, or some shit.
Con damage, 2d6.
Con damage. That's it. Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
They truly are con artists. Wait, I'm gonna make
Oh my god.
a rogue. I'm gonna make a rogue one day, with the highest stat being Constitution, and I'm gonna call him the con artist.
Oh, you're one of those
Right.
knockout
Yeah.
guys who's like, I'm gonna take blows.
Oh, I mean, a rogue could also be just a outlaw that punches
Well-
people in the face.
Technically, Migosh's second highest stat is Constitution right now.
Oh my god. How many amendments do you have in your Constitution? Hey.
Hey,
The Horn Devil,
got
as
a
he
+4
appears,
amendment.
speaks. Does anyone speak Infernal?
I don't think I do. I'm a good boy.
Do,
In this campaign.
Good boy.
See what languages I speak.
do tieflings speak Infernal?
Nope,
Safi,
I
am a
speak
good boy.
Dwarven, Elven, Giant, Goblin, and Halfling.
I put
I
enemies
don't
to
speak
sleep
Infernal.
instead of
People,
killing them.
people
so.
always like to complain. Actually, Tieflings know Infernal by heart. Like your Infernal.
Oh,
Do know it. That's your natural language.
That's not.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
not like a cultural thing. That is, you are connected to the abyss. You just understand what they say, kind of business.
oh, okay, then yes, I would know it.
One more thing that I need to look up, because I know that a vast majority of these have like telepathy that can get into your head. That's how they work. Horned Devil, where are you?
Dang it.
He's a dangerous boy. Let's see what he has to say. He has telepathy. He doesn't. Ooh. Oh boy. Whoa. This guy's got some. Look at that chunky stat block. Ooh. And I gotta live with this. As he manifests, he orders you, mentally to stand down and get sent straight to Tiamat's stomach. Or gizzard. She's a gizzard.
It
He's
would have a
getting
gizzard.
inside my head right now.
What you're gonna get on your head right now is this guy who wants to bite yours off. Chomp.
Oh god. I know what my AC is.
I think this Kurt Wyvern is gonna have to bump into his friends a bit. No, he's gonna go straight for me, gosh, uncaring as to how much he has to avoid to get that work done.
Fine.
Careful there. Concealment is also a factor, but he doesn't even hit you to begin with, so let's not bother.
Yes.
The Poetic Wyvern up here actually goes for a fancy maneuver. Do these guys have flyby? I need to know. They do. Oh. That makes this all the more fun for me. They're flying all around the place. The Polished Ice Devil finish manifesting. The condensation is causing like a pool of water on the floor. Mal.
That. We're going
Any-
up the stairs, right?
Yes.
Did any of them go within Matthias's range? Oh, right.
We'll set it the one next to Mal's, like right here. That makes more sense. Sure, go ahead.
Can I
Who's held
cast
attack then?
fireball like right here and then just yeet out?
I think these guys might be resistant to fire, just saying.
Probably not that cold one.
Oh, the cold ones, yes. Let's crack some cold ones with the
With
boys
the
and the girl.
bros.
Cracking some boys with the cold ones. That would have been great if we had a full lizard folk party. That would have been amazing.
I'm gonna cast fireball right there.
Oh my god, that's a
Um,
little close for comfort.
I think that
So you're
Magoosh can explain this for me.
yes, because you casted fireball on a flame creature.
So I want to ask you a better question. So did you know that all devils are immune to fire? Like, bro.
Yeah.
I
That's-
mean,
that
not
was
these
implying.
ones.
Are you sure?
Ice devils are
They're
not an
devils
exception to this
too?
rule. I told you they're cheeky.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't get the deal, but hey, they're like that, I guess.
you-
Would I
can
know
you
that
let them reroll?
before?
I mean, you're a tiefling. You might have some gut instinct about that.
Yes.
This is why Migosh had the talk with you in Fire Spell today. Is like you need more.
Hey,
That was 2 weeks
Righty,
ago.
yeah.
That was 2 weeks ago.
good news.
2
They're
weeks
not
ago,
immune
yeah.
to electricity.
Ooh.
I'll give you that one for free because sad wizard noises otherwise.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna do wait, you don't have any. Oh. I'm gonna cast the chain lightning.
Oh
Excellent.
hell yeah, almost as much damage too. And for some reason, better reflex save? Oh, because it's a higher level spell. Okay.
Yep, high level spell.
Oh, you cheeky bastard. Ah, this one failed.
But they still take damage, just half,
They'll take half. Yeah.
and they're not resistant
This
or
one
anything. So, oh, non-lethal. That's how it works. Whoops.
I was gonna say, wait, what happened? How did they only take 1 damage?
They are. Wait, why are you applying 10 They're not resistant to non-electric wound. I think it's just being goofy. It's just
Yes.
I'm so intelligent. I'm very intelligent, you know. Here, I'm
Yes.
applying the proper numbers here.
Oh gosh. Well,
And then
I
can I
need to
take a 5-foot step this way?
Yeah, sure.
Into
Why-
the darkness.
I think she prefer being there over being anywhere next to them. Matthias,
Yeah,
you've
for sure,
turned the
yeah.
dead ones into mincemeat. Would you like to turn the living ones into mincemeat?
Yeah, he's going
buy a break.
to
I'll be back in like 1 second.
gonna attack the one right to the right of him. Full round attack.
Can you stop doing that before his turn? Oh man. There he goes. You might want to take a. You don't need the
Oh.
other half of those attacks. Holy shit.
5-foot step and attack the one right there with the short swords.
Let him have it. Bep.
Do we? I noticed that he still has haste on him.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be. Yeah.
Well, point
Right, 'cause
is,
it's
there are
been
2
more
less wyverns, no matter how that pans out. Dragon
Yeah,
Slayer.
guys, remember to So you 3 remember to delete haste off your guy because this last combat and gosh spent that time poisoning people.
Oh yeah, how do I delete it off?
Actually, you
Hit
can
the
just
little
right
trash
click
can.
it in your little window, and bam, it's gone. Magoosh. Who would you like to shoot?
Shoot the one that's let's do some measurement. Shoot the wyvern that's right over Boga.
He's like up in the air, so not necessarily. Oh no, wait, it's the guy who went for it, I guess. Yes, he's very
Yeah.
much in range. Give him the hell.
I have returned.
Delightful.
Welcome back.
You're in just in time. AC 18, baby. So that's 2 blows. I think that kill. Oh, 5 hit points left.
All right, and then Migosh will take a 5-step back.
Boyga, there's a wyvern right in front of your face. There's some devils up there.
Yep. I'm just leaping over everyone. I need to get out of here, and I need to maybe not plug the hole with my ass. Although maybe I do.
The wyvern right in front of you is like on his last legs.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it. You know what? I'm gonna do a full round attack, and I'm gonna back my horse with a beeping sound slightly back so that they don't have a chance to attack the Mel and the rest. So. Whew. Let's see if this thing dies.
It's got 5 hit points to it.
Yeah.
How far up the stairs are you? It's like literally 5 feet. Well, I'm
He's
still
right in
gonna
front
do.
of your face. Yeah.
Right. There we go.
Dead.
Yes, and I'm backing away,
Dead in head.
covering our caster.
So what do Gelugans have up the sleeves again? Let's take a look. See, they got a lot up their sleeves. They got a fear aura.
Man,
They
I'm
can make
gonna
things
get-
slower. They can
I'm
cast
gonna get
cones and storms. They're pretty cool guys,
screwed.
really.
Yes. Should have run.
He's gonna follow the orders of his boss and summon in some reinforcements if he gets lucky on this roll.
Dead.
Dang it.
He does. That makes for a quite nice amount of 2d4. There we go. 5 friends.
Now we run.
Him and his friends, however, stay behind. They don't seem to be going for you, like he's not summoning them at you. So hey, maybe
Can I
things will work out
counter
in the end.
spell?
That's not
Or
how
no?
counter spelling works.
Damn.
Yeah, not in this edition, bro. You actually have to have the spell, the exact spell to counterspell it.
This
Really?
Then you spend it.
Love that.
The horned devil looks cleanly upon you.
Yeah, what's up, dude? Want to hang out after this?
Cowardice is not the way of this temple. He raises his finger and points down at thee. He's not a pit fiend, so he doesn't get free fireballs for every day of the week. Man, I appreciate that pit fiend comes with a round-by-round tactics. He activates his unholy aura, then his fear aura, puts on his boots, puts on his fireball, and gets his meteor swarm out of the closet. You know, it just takes care of work. Just gets right into it. I need
He's
to
a
look at
punch
Horned
block
Devil.
villain.
Listen,
Punch block villain.
pit
Yes.
fiends, they put in the hours. They're the top. They get to delegate. They get to talk to other people. Go like, I'm the boss here. You know what? This guy can't cast fireball, so let's make that happen. Abracadabra. Fuck all of you. I'm naughty. Oh, wrong place. Wrong time. That did use a use. Here you go. He casts a magnificent fireball. That is a spell-like ability. Excellent.
Then
That means I get to shaft him.
Wait, you said if I know the spell too, then I can counter spell?
You
I-
spend the spell to counter it.
I don't know if you
Uh,
get a chance to counterspell. Because the second he starts casting the spell, you watch as, like, most of the demons up there just suddenly jump on him.
It's weird.
That is weird. But it wouldn't
Can
be
I
demons
try?
and devils if they weren't having a lot of fun.
So
Yeah,
does he
they-
manage to get the spell off, or
Oh, how do I close this? There you go.
also Mel, you're in darkness, you wouldn't see.
And then all the...
True.
Migosh takes no damage.
Actually, these guys are going to do something a bit different. They're going to force him to make a concentration check.
Oof.
Concentration check. How good are you at that? 24. Oh, he's not going to do triple dealing with that. Handsome. The point is, a bunch of devils, excuse me, I keep mixing them up just to send on top of him. Which one of you is dead? This one is dead. Get out of here. This one is dead. Get out of here. This one's dead. Get out of here. The ones at the top are circling around, avoiding the fireball. You know, they're not too sure what to make of that.
Yes.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. The polished ice devil declares treason. As you do. As you do. As men
My
are wont
mouse
to do.
was screwed. What was the damage roll on that fireball?
The damage roll was a DC 19, and the damage
DC
was
19,
36.
36.
Okay.
I roll for Matthias too. I keep forgetting I'm controlling this character.
Mal.
Jeez. I'm going
And he
to
has
extreme-
so correct me if I'm right. So he has resistance fire. Oh, no, so that's 10. So
Correct me
36
if I'm
half.
right.
Correct me if I'm wrong, right? All right. So 36 is half to
18.
18 and then minus 10 to 8 because of the fire ring, correct?
I think resistance
Fire,
apply
fire.
after the halving, yes.
Okay, cool. That was my question, if after having or
Wink.
before.
Mal! What spell would you like to use?
I'm gonna drink a potion and those like cure moderate wounds, you know, just so I won't die right now. But since I'm covered and no one can hit me, I'll do that later. I'm gonna summon a monster so we won't die.
You should run up the stairs and then cast it.
Can't. It's a full round of actions. Not a full round
Yeah.
action. Yeah, there's a reason why summoners tend to do things a bit differently.
Wait, hold on. No, what I meant is run up there, wait a turn, then summon is what I meant.
Okay.
Like,
Okay,
get
I'm
out
gonna
of
run
dodge
up.
right now.
I'm gonna
Instead of
run
feeding
up.
fireballs.
I'm gonna drink the potion and then next I'm gonna do the wand after next round.
Okay, then what do you do this round?
No, this round I'm drinking
So-
the potion, going up the stairs, and then next round I'm doing the wand.
Matthias! What does he do?
Would Matthias flee? No, he wouldn't.
He
flee,
would
would
retreat and not be a dummy. Remember the fight in the house with the lizard, where the lizard died? He went into the house.
I would
and he
like to
was
point
standing at the
out
door.
that
I don't think I was there.
I would like to point out that a majority of the devils are currently jumping the other guy.
Oh yeah, so
Hmm. Oh.
for the Empire.
Oh my fucking god.
For the Empire. Wait, are these the wyverns are flying, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, no, Matthias isn't gonna run. He'll double back here and he'll hold his action to attack anything that comes close.
Apparently my polyglot isn't working right now. That's fine.
Point is, I'm gonna be healing all of you up. If you're gonna be standing here, we're just gonna eat another fireball and all die.
I mean,
Oh, that's why. Apparently I can't be the token that I'm selecting. That's dumb.
If I'm up here, can I see if he would cast it again? To counterspell
Well,
it?
he's currently busy.
Where's Matthias hanging out? I don't see him.
he's he's right in front of me, gosh.
This fucking darkness is getting up my nerves. Awesome.
The problem is when I select Matthias, the darkness actually disappears. Oh. Agos is gonna shoot the wyvern that's right in the air to the right of him.
Nice.
Believe we got a dead wyvern.
No question asked. They got like 60-ish hit points. Marvelous. Boigus.
Yes. Moving up the stairs, preparing the wand, slapping Mal with it.
Marvelous.
Yes. And that would be. There you go. Sound hit points.
Thank you.
Oh my. Well, since this guy isn't immune to cold, I guess he'll go for that one. Let's do some grapple checks. Oh, this poor guy. Can you make this many grapple
don't-
checks? Can you make this
Holy
many
shit.
grapple checks? He's got a 29 grapple.
One.
Just got to roll a 1.
Oh.
But what a muscle mass he is. Doesn't really
I'm
matter.
so confused. He summoned
Yes,
these
yeah,
things.
yeah, there's you didn't hear this whole thing. There's mutiny. The ice devils are fighting the horn devil.
Well,
Right
the bone
now.
devils. The bone
The
devils
bone
are these
devils.
gaunt, bony things. And you got these icy insect guys, and they got this big guy with his big horns who's
Oh,
getting
so
his ass
the
slapped.
bone devils are fighting them. Gotcha.
Got
One
it.
of the ice devils has definitely switched sides, but the other one is not. And indeed, it is as confusing as it sounds because you don't know them, and they don't seem to have any distinguishing features you can immediately latch onto.
Yeah, that's why Migosh has been picking off wyverns.
That does
Yes.
seem to be the polite option. Anyway, nothing says hello like a good old cone of cold. After he gets his minions to quickly duck aside. Woo! I mean, this thing probably crashes into the bench, if anything. Roll me some saving throws, good sir. Success. Success. Well, you still take half.
They'll take a nice chunk.
That does still take a nice chunk out. Wow.
For 1 damage.
No,
One
Annoy you
damage.
They
so
take a
much.
lot of non-lethal. Like, they get tired from all this fighting. The Horn Devil's a little angry, so that he's gonna take this big, fat, spiked chain and hit him on the head with it. No mutiny in my house, is probably what he says. But he quickly realizes that apparently ice devils are made of solid ice, because that guy ain't getting hurt, and the wyvern is still confused. And, well... Boyga, you're under there, aren't you? There you are.
Yes.
A dive bomb maneuver with a stinger outwards.
Yes.
And then attack of
Matthias.
opportunity as he goes back up again.
You
Yep,
little
I'm a-
shit.
Matthias will use his held action.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm trying to aim for the tail and cut it off.
Fair enough.
Because it's passing by, I can just bring it down right on the tail.
Ooh. Blood spews from its tail. Which is probably like your left foot in terms of where your arteries are flowing.
Does Matthias both get his held action and a reaction?
Probably. Yeah, they're different things.
Oh, that's some minced meat there, right there.
Yeah, it's already immediately looking woozy as a lot of blood just flies all over the place.
Oof.
This ice devil knows that it's been summoned, but it's probably not going to be for forever, and this whole mutiny thing is getting a little bit tiresome, so, it does the same thing that Bone Devil did and leaps over to Argus. How good is this thing at jumping? 27. Dang, it's a fucking
Dang it.
mantis. Argus, it tries to hit you with that spear, going for a full power attack. Look at that miss.
That's a
Woof.
1.
Icicles form on the floor, but,
Mm.
Mal.
I'm gonna start summoning that demon, the summon creature.
Just a little creature. Okay, you're choosing summon monster witch.
1d4. No, hold on.
What level?
One
are you
fourth,
using?
fourth level.
A 4th level spell. Okay, cool. What creature are you summoning?
I would like to summon the giant wasp.
Giant Waspo. Where is this giant wasp? I should still have him on standby. There he is.
You do.
Well, here he is. I think you have control
I
of him.
want to. Yes. I want to know how do you do like the Irish accent?
What?
By
Glug?
speaking by speaking like an Irish person.
I don't even know what I did.
Okay.
Also, we thought it was not Irish, but Scottish.
Scott, yeah, I want to learn how to do like Scottish accents.
Try
You
doing
do-
a
you
lot
do
of
like-
doors.
Hey, you roll your R's.
Roll your R's. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
If I was a laddie.
That's Irish.
All right, well, your
okay.
wasp is out there. What does he do?
Oh, that it comes in next round. Okay. It's gonna attack this one right here.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You were taking a potion last turn. Matthias, there's a
Yes.
big ice boy in front of you.
A fortuitous.
It's not very nice.
Fortunately, only sword he had is an ice sword, so he's gonna ignore some of that damage.
I mean,
A 5-foot step, he's gonna do a full round attack.
all demons are immune to ice. Or
Oh, there you
resistant to
go.
ice. Excuse me, they're all resistant. This thing is also resistant to ice. It's not immune. Just goofy. Although, his sword doesn't do all that much. You miss all of them. All of them.
Oh wow.
AC 32.
You should start moving up the stairs.
32. Jeez.
Maybe you want to use some of those smites you got.
I think. Why are you so concerned about running up the stairs?
Because then we won't because they're going to be trying to do the same thing at the same time, and they're going to be getting in each other's way. Like when we're here, we can get attacked by like 5 or 6 of
Yeah,
them
that's
at
true,
once.
but I don't
Up
see
the stairs, only
Matthias
one at a
running
time.
from a creature that's right in front of his face.
Magoosh, the Wyvern looks like it's going to fly to a perch because it's so hurt and confused by the current circumstances that it's just going to stay out of this.
Sit down and hold its tail. It has more pressing matters.
My gosh, doesn't let anything get away.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Could have
It's
made
true.
a friend.
True. Doesn't let anything get away. That's without sneak attack, but hey, there you go.
That first hit already causes it to crash into the ground, so I'll let you spend that second one on the big boy.
There you go.
Nice.
You can't tell me that gets reduced to nothing. It's not resistant to electricity, and it only is DR5. Why are you like this video game?
I'll take a 5-foot step.
Oh, it is DR10. Okay, in that case,
There
yes.
you go.
In that case, an arrow kind of gets stuck in him, but then cracks under the ice armor moving. Boyga.
Yes. Attack then a 5-foot step. Now, quick question though. Smites, I don't believe they actually, really do anything. Also, for some reason, they didn't refresh.
In Pathfinder 1E, they definitely do like a whole bunch of extra shit against evil creatures, but in your case, it's just.
Right, fair enough. Well, the issue is they haven't recharged since last time. How would I change that without
You should have
messing up
taken a
the hit
rest in
points
the
and all that?
meantime, but since you're a dum-dum, let me fix that for you. Here
Yes,
you go.
I am a
3
dum-dum.
full charges.
Yes. Now, do they actually confer an attack bonus?
Yes, your charisma is added to your attack, and you do extra damage equal to your paladin level.
Okay, fair enough. Well, in that case, let me close this window, try it again. There we go. I'm going to use that. I'm going to do a full round attack, and then keep moving the horse backwards. Fingers crossed! This one lens.
You crash into it. Its regenerative ability shut down as you slam it, and it resonates to its body. Also, technically, you're flanking it because that bone demon is trying to help you out there.
Yeah.
So I'll give you
yeah.
that other hit too.
Fair enough.
Boom.
And I'm slowly backing away because I'd rather attack these idiots that are attacking us while the others try to thin each other out.
I need this guy to sit still, so grapple. Jesus Christ, this guy's got a lot going for him.
Oh my god. Roll the exact number he needed.
What the fuck?
The Horned Devil is not about to step down. He's 35 armor class, and he looks like a big tough boy. Unfortunately, he doesn't like what's going on. He doesn't like what's going on for any number of reasons. Well, time for some 4-round attacks. There are
Holy moly.
lots of them, as all these guys come from all
Holy
sides.
shit.
That's Sting. Yikes.
Yeah,
That's smart.
it's great.
Stings.
It's great, ain't it? This is what you get when you get stabbed in the back by your best friend. Oh God, that sting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. Oh
you
god,
weren't-
that Sting.
You weren't fucking kidding. Damn. Okay. So that's 22. The final one over here is just. It's just kind of enjoying the weather. That's what it's doing. Got any spells up your sleeve, you little bone devil? Got anything to impress the class with? You want to show the class something, bone devil? No. No. Oh, actually, I mean, he has some cute stuff, but nothing that's useful right now.
Oh, cute.
The Horned Devil does an effortless little tempering business. He yells something. I don't know if these names mean anything to you, but he's yelling something about some devil lord and Tiamat and rightful heirs and all that kind of stuff. It looks like, this is what you get when you got a friend who can intercept someone's teleportation gimmicks.
I will have to ask Mal to translate that later.
He
I'll
just
play you on the beds.
he just starts banana slamming this poor innocent ice boy who's just trying to murder him. What did I ever do to you other than try to kill you in front of your own daughter? This wyvern is dead. Poor guy. The ice devil Argus is right on top of you,
Yes.
and he's not going down unless he takes you down with him.
Apparently not.
Although technically the better move would be to hit you with something like Cone of Cold. He really just wants to kill paladins. That's how you get brownie points back in hell.
That's
That's
true.
it. Yep. Yep. Do it.
Kill
Spare
the
rest
good,
of the team.
lawful good person. Let the chaotic neutral one get away.
That crit connects, but it doesn't confirm.
Good. You are still required to roll me something fancy, because when it hits
Yes,
you,
tell me.
you're affected by slow if you don't make the save.
Oh.
Like the ice
Okay.
crusts on top of you and causes your joints to sort of seize up partially.
Is it a fortitude save?
Fortitude.
Yes, my good sir. It says a fortitude save, doesn't it?
DC 23.
Nope.
I mean, you have a +2 against spells, but you are slowed down for 4 rounds by slow.
Ooh.
Common buffs. Does this have slow in it? I mean, it's not a buff, but it is a naughty thing that happens to people. Let me go to your buff section and apply it. Common buffs. Slow. There we go. Argus is frosted over a bit. Mal. The ice devil does look like it's about to fall over. Unconscious, in fact.
Yeah. I'll have the wasp attack it first. Sting.
At the very least, you'll distract it. AC 32
Bruh.
says no.
I will hit it with my wand. Ah!
Magic
I'm
missile.
going to kill you.
I don't want to deal with that right now. We're gonna ignore that. Here we go. Here we go. Let me just do up the other ones with my head. That's another 12. It doesn't have any resistances against that. Oh man,
Hey.
it's like 4 hit points away from losing consciousness.
Ah.
It's woozy on its legs, like shifting slightly, but it's able to keep its focus. Matthias, please
Try to
be the
put-
blender we all know you are.
Gonna try
Yes.
to put that thing out of his misery.
Well, with all that flanking you got going on, you actually do it.
All right.
That's not a... He's flanked. There you go. Oh, wait. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ding, dang, walla, walla,
Ding
ding.
ding. Whatever. Bing, bing.
Oh my god. It's not doing it right. But he's unconscious. That's all that matters.
Wait,
Bleh.
and he'll hold his position there to guard the ranged.
Common buffs. Unconscious, isn't it? Why is unconscious now? Oh, he's helpless and paralyzed. Let's say that. That'll work. The ice devil is smacked with the swords, and though I imagine things are filled with like antifreeze or something, considering how cold they are. It falls over and stops actively moving. I don't think these things breathe, but it sure as hell is not moving anymore. Magoosh.
Goosh, right. Goosh is not really sure what's going on here. He sees a bunch of fighting over there. He's not gonna move. He's just gonna take a nice long shot.
Who doesn't like a nice long shot? Against a boy with big horns who thinks he's all the hot shit in town.
It's a no sneak attack, but hey,
Well, one of them hits. Oh, no, excuse me. Please, apply it. There we go. The Cornagon turns his vision to you, and you feel nothing but a raw hatred dig into you. Which is... You've seen Matthias give you an intimidating glance, and it's like, brr. This guy is like, what if you could distill that glance into like a hard oil you could
nope,
pour
nope,
in your
I don't
eyeballs?
like that, and I take a 5-foot step back.
Boyga, you're
Yes.
feeling a little sluggish.
A little sluggish is
You only get one action, which means you can charge, but only move once, then once your speed. And you take a -1 to a bunch of shit.
well. If the rest of the team is moving back up, I'm going to move back up and raise a shield again. Or, well, I suppose.
I know
would
that
be my-
2E's raising a shield is fantastic, but that's not a thing here.
Yeah, well, it's just a role-playing thing. It's fine.
I mean, if you say that
Bye.
you actually raise your
You
shield
could
up
fight
against
defensive. Yeah, you could fight defensively.
like I'll count that as something.
Yes.
Cool. So
He's so political.
the big boy upstairs takes scoots back a little bit. Like you watch him do this little hop, and he seems to reach for something. Magoosh, how receptive are you to some random devil throwing you a bag?
Take it.
It's fair. Migosh is a curious guy. I'm gonna roll D100.
You mean you deal with Lady Call, so you're not unfamiliar with dealing with devils?
It's like this is.
That's a
I've worked with
sexist
some
joke.
shade. I've worked with some shady shit before.
Sexy.
Yeah, I'd say he'd fall for it. Whatever it is, what's in here?
Ooh, bag of stuff. Inside this fine bag are about 20 arrows, each of which is made of silver and has gold
Ooh.
fletching and arrows.
Ooh.
And
Ooh,
they radiate the kind of
boys.
energy that Boiga has most of the time.
Oi! Well, thank you, devil friend.
Mechanically, they are +1 outsider evil bane arrows that are also holy. Like, you shoot
Nice.
this at a devil, he's going to feel it in the morning.
All right, Migosh likes that. Well, it's always the evil ones that have the cool toys.
He follows. These things are so huge, they take 10 feet steps. They take big steppies.
Big stepperinos.
And then he says that thing where they go, "You will die." I don't know how much longer this boy is going to hold his ground, because non-lethal damage is building up. Mal!
I would like to cast another. Oh wait, hold on. Let me do my wasp thing to this dude.
No, that's on your. That's guy's on your side. He's not.
Yeah,
not
the only
anything
one
to do
that's
so far.
the only one that's actually fighting us is the red dude. Been a
I'm
mutiny.
confused.
Been
But,
a mutiny.
was it-
Blue guy summoned all the bone devils and basically told them to attack the red guy.
but didn't the blue guy just attack?
Oh no, that
The
blue guy that
guy
died.
stayed on the side of the enemy.
No, there's
only
two blue
one.
guys. There's two blue guys. The one that blue guy was on the enemy side, he dead. Matthias killed him. The one
Yes.
that basically went turncoat is to the left right here.
Oh, okay.
Here, he just threw me a bag of fancy arrows.
Hey,
Been
Argus,
battling it
Got
up.
it.
I don't want to tell you how to live your
So-
life, but did you know that you have a spell that's really good against bad guys?
Might evil?
Bless weapon.
Oh, that is true.
The auto
Okay,
confirm
I'm,
is just nice.
Seeing this guy, if I'll try.
Can you do another haste by any chance? You still have a
Ooh.
scroll.
As he comes closer, this guy just whips his whip at it.
Ooh.
And just instantly slices it in half with it. Which is to say that it's a summoned
That
wasp. It's not.
31.
It had 32 health.
Yeah, man. Matthias.
Can you?
Wait,
do-
it's on my turn. I'm gonna magic missile this dude.
If you do haste, it will counteract the slow. And you still have a
I
spell
don't
scroll,
have.
but
Let me check.
you got
Spell
two
scroll
spell-
of.
You got 2 scrolls of haste. You used one to learn the spell.
If
still
you
have
cast
the
haste, it will
other.
counteract the slow, yes.
I don't see haste in my thing.
So Matthias is not too keen on working with devils.
I
you
don't
sure?
have haste.
You literally learned it.
Learned it as a spell, and he also gave you a scroll.
Okay,
You-
I'll
you
just
got
use it.
2 scrolls.
Maybe not in
Well,
my.
you
in
can't,
items.
because that would be an action. You already used your action, didn't you?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna use my action to save Voiga.
So you rip that scroll in half and cast haste upon him.
Yes.
You don't actually gain the benefit of haste. Slow just disappears.
Yes, I know.
Right.
All right, Matthias is
Okay.
gonna sheath his swords, pull out his bow, and make a full round attack on the horn devil.
Nice. The Horn Devil, unfortunately, has 35 armor class, so...
Yeah, you know.
Although,
Oh gosh, burger cuts on the patrol.
although let's not forget that he's using like weapons specifically designed to fuck up a devil, and the guy's a bit distracted. So I think that one will hit. Can you roll me an extra 46? Please. Thank you. That hurts like hell. Huh? Get it? Because he's from hell. Boigus. Oh, by the way, when Matthias.
Oh no, that was Matthias' turn.
Okay.
There
As
you go.
Matthias like rummages around inside there's some other things in that bag.
Oh.
It's just that the arrows occupy the top. There seems to be a scroll and like a couple of bottles of some sort of oil in there. For context, since you have a paladin with you, in there is a scroll of holy sword and 3 bottles of blessed weapon oil.
Oh, nice.
Technically, I still have one on me still, so I'm just gonna use that one that I have and keep these for later.
Magosh is going to knock one of those fancy new arrows, shoot down the sights with it.
I am terrified of the results.
33.
That's not including all the
Wah,
46
wah, wah.
bonus damage.
Does that actually hit though?
Hey.
Yeah. Excuse me, it's not doing it properly. So that's 24. And lethal damage. Like, these arrows, when they impact, they get that same kind of crackling that you have with the altar when he smacked it with a sword. It just fumes this raw metaphorical hatred. Made flesh. Boigus.
Yes, I'm going to use my action to apply that oil that I had on me of blessed weapon.
Nice. Your weapon gleams with the desire to kill. You also
Yes.
notice that this big boy is about to jump on over closer to you because he has had enough of Magoosh's little shit.
It takes
fine.
another 14 because I didn't realize I was within 30 feet.
do need to look up if this guy actually has the power to see through this because I don't know if he can see in darkness.
Actually, I'm gonna take an extra 5-foot step back just so I can have enough space to charge.
Horned Devil, do they have see in darkness? Who has see in darkness? Ice Devils do. And Horned Devils do. Okay, gotcha. So Magoosh's little thing doesn't actually help him all that much. Oh, there's an extra
Wah,
four.
wah.
What's that 5d6 for?
Oh, no, never mind. So if he can see through darkness, he does not take the sneak attack.
I mean, he was mostly ignoring you up until this point, so I'll give it to you.
All right, cool.
Like, this guy is very busy trying to get rid of a traitor.
I guess I would have allies next to him. So yeah, fair enough.
The political devil. He doesn't know if he's gonna make it, but he does like telepathically send out this message: 1, hi guys, and 2, finish the job.
Right, thanks for the arrows. I'll put them to good use.
And you watch him make one hell of a ballsy move. Oh, this guy cannot be grappled.
My God, by like just makes
He's
it. or-
covered.
Almost.
Covered in baby oil. Oh shit! All right.
He jumps up. What is the fun attack to use on someone who's on the ground? Would he bite you? Nah. I think the tail's the fun one because that's just like a slap in the face. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
It is a slap, yes.
I
That
mean,
is a miss.
that destroys the pew you're on, and wood splinters are flying all around, and the smell of wax gets stronger as it's splattered all over. But hey,
Yeah, I like to think that like tail comes down and like Migosh does a backflip. By the way,
he reels back, and you can tell that he's going to throw another firebolt in like 6 seconds, maybe?
Oh.
Like, he's immune to that, so he can just throw it at his feet all he wants.
yeah.
Mal.
Do I know that he might be
Oh,
doing
yes.
a fireball?
Oh, I mean, like a literal little bead of fire starts to form in his hand as he plans to dunk it on top of the guy's head.
Okay, I'm preparing to. Do I hold an action or to counter spell?
Pretty much, yes. One more thing that I would like to point out, by the way, that I almost forgot. That tail tip looks like if it hits you, it's going to burn you with abyssal energy. Or just hellish
Ooh.
energy.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I'm saving my round to
You
saving my.
this is a
You know what I'm doing.
I would like to point out this is a fucking ballsy move to think you can counterspell a horned devil, but if you pull it off, I'll give you props. I'll give you mad props.
Thanks.
Matthias. Magoosh, you might want to step aside, even if just for Boyga to stand in. You could take a 5-foot step and reach him. Both Boyga and Matthias could do that right now, but you might want to pay attention to the fact that Magoosh is in the way.
Yep.
Gotcha. Well, the pew is destroyed, so I don't have to concern myself with that.
Nope.
Took a 5-foot step. It went a little too far because of the grid, but hey, I'll fix that later. So is it a bonus action to use the bless weapon thing? An
Unless,
action.
I think it's an action. Like, it takes time to smear that stuff on.
How's this demon looking? Yeah, I guess you can't answer that. All right, yeah,
I-
so he'll spend.
The thing is, he's looking woozy. He's not, like, dead, but he's definitely... The non-lethal damage he's built up so far is starting to work him.
Swinging away for now, then.
I mean, he's woozy if, like, you dealt, like, uninterrupted damage, but with all that damage resistance... Wow. God. Dang, well, that's a swing. All right. We're just gonna roll that. Oof. Yeah, he's on his last leg. He's got 2 of them. Magoosh. We're almost done here. Did you know?
Ow! Magoosh is gonna take a 5-step back.
You cannot run from the call of the abyss.
Watch me. Shoots him in the eye.
Ow! My eye!
Precise shot. Knows this guy's got some fucking power. Special arrow, of course.
Nice.
That's real nice. Argus,
Yes.
would you like to finish the job? Because he's at like 1 hit
Step
point
in.
away.
It's the extra 46 from the arrow.
Then I think he's down.
He is down. Okay.
Argus, you still get to make an attack to see if you can actually kill him, because right now he's unconscious and just gonna poof back to hell whenever this thing ends.
Aha. All right. Well, let's see what this can do. Well, I suppose it would be in character to smite evil.
It's a coup de grace, actually. So
Yeah,
it's an
cool.
auto crit.
Do it.
So I don't even need to smite.
You can just just put your crit range to 1 and show the class what you can do.
How would I put it to one?
I'll
By
take care of that
editing the
for you.
weapon itself?
How
Okay.
about you let me touch that holy longsword of yours. Boop. And I'll fix it up for you, bucko.
Okay, just don't leave any fingerprints on it.
Okay, go ahead.
Nice.
Use your longsword from the combat menu and give it that crit smite thing.
Combat. Hold on. Yes, yes, and full action. Let's do it.
Sweet Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Please do not fuck with a paladin on a mission.
This
I
is
imagine that the
literally
way this
what my
looks is that
job
you
is.
put your sword in there and just jostle it around until his head pops off.
You're like, I think this works.
Use it like a ladle.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
man. Devil bones sure are strong. I don't know why I keep wanting to say demon. Maybe I ran Wrath of the Righteous a little too much.
No. I really wouldn't mind if you kept that, but you should probably remove that crit range now.
I did. Immediately after you did it.
Thank you.
I'm not stupid.
Just making sure.
After
Who
you,
knows?
after you do this, the altar, the bone devils that are around the altar seem to be doing something. You're not sure what. They're like pouring liquids and gold inside, and they're doing something the devil shouldn't be doing. And the evil presence in this room sort of ebbs away slowly. Although there's still like a bunch of high-level devils around, so it's not going away until they leave.
Well, that is fair enough. I am going to point my sword towards that mantis one. I'm gonna nod because help is help, and I'm gonna shake my head towards the altar.
He
in
gives
sense,
you a
like,
little
if
wave
you-
as if he knows you.
If you leave, you're gonna be fine. Well, I mean, I'm sure they probably heard something. I'm letting them go. It's like, if you leave, I'm not gonna kill you, but if you don't, I'll have to.
I mean, even though they're like done with whatever they're doing to get this altar to seal up properly, they
Mhm.
still like these are still like fuck you, Tiamat. And they grab the statues and smash them with their 21 strength, just for
I mean,
kicks.
it's not mine, so go nuts.
They all slowly fizzle away as the summoning energy kind of wane. Like when it's desecrated a place, it's a lot easier to summon a bunch of devils. Now, the natural goodness of there being a paladin in the room and the soaking away, kind of like rain pulls water with it as it soaks into the ground, so they slowly seep.
Right. Don't you love when factions are at war? Always makes things easier.
The thing everyone forgets
Gosh.
about hell. If they're not on the same page, they're gonna fight each other.
Yes. Well, we got lucky today.
Before he
Should not
vanishes,
have
this
been-
fine fellow would like to give you one final thing, since apparently you guys are dense as a bag of bricks.
Excuse me. Well, I mean, yeah, but you know, you don't have to be rude about it, Mr. Demon.
He gives you
Mrs.
it gives you the classic message of, "I've really moved up from the world, haven't I?"
Yeah, I figured it was Emerus, but Migosh never met him. Oh, I knew right away what was going on. Migosh never met him, so the only
Oh,
one
that's
that would
fucking
recognize
funny.
would Matthias.
Nice to see
That's
you around
fucking
again,
funny.
Matthias.
That's fucking awesome.
Oh, I knew right away. I knew right away what you were doing.
I just thought it would be great.
I had no idea. I'm a dumbass.
Madouche, I shouldn't have to tell you that there's a secret door here.
Oh yeah.
It's the classic. You twist the candelabra and it goes.
You guys see Migosh walk over and go, clink.
I imagine that you're making a show of it, but you're like already just. I know exactly what.
Oh yeah. Just trying to make it look good for everyone.
Trying to
else.
make it look like you're worth the money. It's like, oh man,
Migosh Burglecut, finest locksmith in all the land.
Argus,
Oh,
Boyga,
God.
to be specific.
I'm
You're
just
still
gonna-
you're still a good guy, and I'm still going to tell you something not fun about
Yes.
what's up ahead.
Yes.
So this altar is one thing. When that door opens, this roiling fume comes in. You hear the distant chants, and you immediately, like, your detect evil sense is like, that is someone making a portal to hell, and they're not that far ahead of me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Even
I guess-
Magoosh and the other people can sort of feel in their heart. You know, when you're a good person, you have this natural wariness of devils when they're like around snooping. But this, a little closer than that. Like you're getting
Right.
on the heart.
My spotty senses are tingling, and they don't like what's in this room.
Close the door for a sec.
Again with the spider sense, it's tingling.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out of my bag all the potions. I'm gonna fucking chug them until I'm full health. I'm gonna have the horse do the same.
Same.
I'm gonna have Matthias do the same. I'm
Yep.
gonna have Magoosh do the same, and I'm gonna have Mal do the same. Everybody gets a sippy cup of healing potions. Holy fucking shit.
By the way, there's a very
Hey.
specific reason why the module gives you a scroll of fly, and it's because you need to access the boss room that way. It's great. But you'll see that next time when we get to the final section of the dungeon. We're not that far away from the end, actually.
Well, fingers crossed Matthias joins us next time.
I
Did say we'd hope to be here next week.
I kind of want to not give you experience because we're not going to level up. But on the other hand, that's kind of part of the fun to give you experience. So I'll give you some props. How about
Okay,
that?
fair enough. Let's do numbers.
16, and I got one of those. I mean, technically, I'll give you half points for it. It's still fair. You killed 6 of those. Oh, no, 5 of those. 6, 5, okay. Now I get to the fun part, where I'm like, man, I wish I was playing Pathfinder, because, man, the experience is a lot more straightforward. Although, on the other hand, I see where they're doing it. It's like, okay, you're such a high level, just go mow through some Sierra 1 baddies and have fun. But you're not getting anything for it. Okay, here we go. Using the rules. Rewards. Wait a minute. I'm going to check something out. Does Don Juan have a fucking table for this? I hope they do. No XP. No XP. There's an XP calculator. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I could have used this all along.
Oh my god.
I got-
Rip.
I got the fucking wiggles right now. You've no idea.
No, I know. It's so annoying.
God dang it, Don Juan. How dare you shaft me like this? There's two.
Entire encounter. Doing it by hand.
On the other hand, doing it by hand is fun, but this is a little easier. Oh yeah, it's not even adding experience for 4th level characters. There's 2 of those. 1, 1, 1, and then 1, and that's a 16. Then there's a 13. Then there's an 8, and then there was 2 7s. Oh wow. Sweet Jesus, that's a lot of points. You know what? You can have them. I don't care anymore. We're at the end. You can have them. You can have all of it. Thank you, Shallow Wyvern, for your dying throws to tell us how it is. Don't worry,
4,800.
you guys will get to cut through a couple of beans soon.
71,930.
71,930.
Yes.
Next time,
Yes.
can our brave heroes stop the ritual?
Yes.
We'd like to think.
Will
we
this
would be
campaign
able
end?
to.
Probably. I don't think you need more than a session to get through the last few rooms.
Well, it depends on how long the battle takes. That's all.
To give you a shorthand, no, actually, there's a lot of individual fights, but as a conglomerate whole, it's not all that much. It's weird. And then we got the final room with people who are not that big of a threat now that I think about it. To be fair, you guys are perfectly optimized for killing idiots who think they're tough when they're not. Write down the as are cool. I haven't made a stat block yet. Well, I wasn't expecting to need them. Next time, been 3 hours. What a long session compared to normal. See you guys next time.